Hey everyone, it's Mother Bear Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In today's reading, I am so excited to be bringing to you 3 hidden blessings that are on their way to you in relatively quick timing. Okay, so we have 10 piles to choose from. Each of their piles is going to be a separate little mini reading all about that blessing. So whichever 3 you feel drawn to immediately, I would go and check those piles out. Okay, and I will see all of your loveliness in those readings. Bye! Hi, pile number 1. This is your reading all about 3 hidden blessings that are coming to you. So this is the first blessing that is coming to you. I'm super excited to get into it. We'll get more information, but we have love. Wild Rose Fairy, love. Love is coming to you, whether that be self-love, romantic love, friendship love, familiar love, right? We have so much love that is on its way to you in this next period. We also have 47, which would go down to 11. So if you see 11, just know that's confirmation from Spirit wanting to let you know that they are with you. They love you so much, okay? So all of the decks that I'm going to be using today, I will link in the description box down below. But because we've got love, I'm going to start with our Wild Rose Oracle deck right here. It was just 111 on the clock too, so we'll see what messages. We have the Wild Rose showing up. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness untamed. Wow, do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness untamed. We have the Wild Rose twice, not once, twice. Wild Rose Fairy. So I get the feeling that you guys in this next period maybe have to do some radical shifts on self-love for yourself. I feel like that's a blessing that's coming into you guys, because maybe for a long time you've never felt like worthy. Maybe you haven't loved yourself to the way, like to the extent that you should love yourself. Okay, because I can see it's like wild in its sense, right? Is just like being wild and untamed and free of boundaries, of societal norms and things like that. And you're a very unique person. I can't believe we have the Wild Rose from two different decks coming out at the same time. Okay, so becoming yourself, that is going to really that's going to really affect the way that you view yourselves. Now I see this as like mostly like a self-love for yourself. Okay, that was like kind of what I got first from this first Wild Rose, but with this second Wild Rose coming out saying do it your way, untamed, embrace your uniqueness, it's like don't let anything hold you back from radically loving yourself so that you can become the best version of yourself. Okay, and that's going to be a huge blessing for you in your self-love journey, but also in just like your journey on this planet in general. Okay, so we're gonna get one more card from this deck, and we have the Rose Garden. Okay, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Yeah, so maybe you guys, like I was saying, haven't really like had an amazing relationship with yourself because of whatever has happened in your life, whether it's like the way you were raised, any kind of little T or big T traumas that have gone in your life. Maybe you just have always felt like you didn't have like the greatest relationship with yourself, right? And I think you're going back to this wild place, this like ground zero, if you will, of like finding out who you are, finding out who you want to be, and like loving each pathway that you go down. Because even if you just say you try something that, you know, you end up not liking, or you end up like completely changing, you are going to come into this place of like, oh my gosh, no, this is okay. This is okay. I needed to go down this pathway so I could learn about who I am, so that I could love myself more. Be gentle with yourself. during this time, because especially when it's like something you are trying out for the very first time, like loving yourself, for example, that it can be so difficult to grasp. So I just want you guys to know, like, I am so in support of you guys. Give yourself grace as you go through this next period, because there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. A lot of like wild, untamed emotions will be boiling and bubbling to the surface. Okay, we're going to get some more messages with the Moonology Oracle deck right here. Okay, and we're going to just see what kind of love this is. For most of you, it is self-love, but for some of you, I could see that it would be maybe romantic love or something like that. But most of you, it's like self-love, okay? We also have nothing will come of the situation. Okay, yeah, so if you guys stop, or if you guys like try to like not love yourself as much, you guys are not gonna live like your most fabulous, wild, untamed life. Okay, and I feel like some of you may be like letting other people hold you back in a sense, right? Maybe, like I was saying, maybe it was where you were raised. Maybe it's like family issues that have been going on forever, and you felt like you've always had to be the one to like deal with them, and you've never been able to like fully put self-love into yourself, right? It's time for you to do that, because if you don't do that, you're going to continue on this path of just kind of like looking from the outside in, right? You're never going to be able to reach the destination that you want to go to. You have to forgive those around you. You have to forgive yourself, okay? Not saying you have to forget, not saying you have to like those people if they did bad things, but forgiveness is a big part of the journey, and it's mostly for yourself. It's not for other people. Like, if you're forgiving other people, it's not for them. It's for you, so that you can fully embrace your own love. You can fully embrace your own uniqueness, okay? And be gentle. Sometimes this has probably been like bubbling to the surface for a really long time, I get, for a lot of you. So be gentle with yourself, as this is going to be a slower process, but it's going to be very foundational in who you become, okay? The next card we have is you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So if you are concerned about like trying to do something, like for example, maybe you want to leave a job, right? Not saying to go and quit your job, guys. But if you wanted to leave a job or have a different opportunity, this is just saying like it's time for you to start something new. That's why I was saying stuff has been bubbling to the surface, because I feel like if you feel in your heart of hearts or your intuition that something has been trying to like bubble to the surface or go on or like working in the background, that's because it is time for you to jump from this place, to fly away from this old you and come into this new place of who you want to be. And don't let family hold you back, because you and your family will be safe. So if you have like kids, or if you actually have like, you know, a partner, or even if you live with your parents or your siblings or something like that, and you're concerned about how this will affect them, it might affect them in the way of them not being happy about it right away, but it's not going to cause this cataclysmic event to happen in your life. And if that does happen, just know on the other side of it, you will be safe. Everybody else will be safe. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be rocky. That's why it has being gentle with yourself during this time. Okay? But you can't just not do anything, or you're not going to be able to move forward with your life, right? And that's going to be a huge blessing for you guys, because, oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups, because I feel as if a lot of you have let this kind of situation not allow you to move forward, and it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to put love into yourself and into the situation. we have the child of the cosmos, intelligence of the universe lies within you. That's what I was just talking about. Like, you guys probably have been having this feeling of something's gonna happen relatively soon for you. Okay, and that's kind of what I meant by that. Like, you guys know that something is going on. You know that something is going on in the background. And I also like that we have a lot of like kind of like childlike innocence kind of coming into the mix. So maybe this is, you are going about like loving yourself or doing something that you love as like a more child carefree kind of spirit, which is why we have the wild rose coming up twice, because it's like you're this beautifully untamed being that can't be held back anymore. And I really see that you're kind of tapping into your childlike wonder, your child energy. Okay, we also have lost lands coming up. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So yeah, maybe you guys have tried in past lives like to go through this like portal, like make it from this side to the other side, and you weren't fully successful. So maybe that's another thing that kind of has held you back. Like, you're like, oh, I don't know, like I don't have full faith in myself that I can actually do this thing. And it's like, no, you can, girl or boy or whomever is watching this. You can do it, okay? You can do it because you have had those foundational stepping blocks. Look back at everything that you have learned in this lifetime and see like where you can utilize those strengths and those gifts to create this foundation for yourself, so you can, live the most authentic life that you are going to live, right? But it all starts from loving yourself radically and knowing that you deserve better. And this can be in romantic relationship too. Like, if you're in like a relationship right now that you haven't like been feeling very good about, or you feel like there's things that you guys need to talk about, you need to take the first step. You need to be bold. You need to be wild, right? And get into those kind of harder conversations and be like, this isn't working for me. What can we do to fix this, right? If you're concerned about that, like if you're in a relationship and you're concerned like, oh, I don't know if we'll be able to like recover from this. How do you know if you haven't tried? You have to first be okay knowing that like, if this thing doesn't work out the way that you think it's going to, that doesn't mean that love won't ever come to you. It doesn't mean that you won't be able to ever do this thing that you're trying to achieve, right? It just might be coming in a different way. It might come in the form of a different person. It might come in a totally unique way that you've never thought about, okay? But it first starts with deciding to take the leap of faith and love yourself fully for you, right? That is going to be a huge, huge, huge blessing, because that's not just going to be like in your love life, right? That's going to be in every aspect of your life, okay? We're going to get some final messages with the Art Nouveau Tarot deck right here. I'm also not going to take any reversals today. I'm just feeling like uprights. Ooh, yes. We have the Ace of Swords. Using your words, using your power, using your intellect to get you anywhere that you want. To let you achieve anything you want to achieve. It starts with you. It starts with you owning your own power, you owning your own intellect, right? Wow. Pile number 1. We're already having such a powerful reading, okay? We also have the 9 of Swords showing up here. So yeah, don't let things hold you back. Don't stress over things that you can't control. You can't control the way that other people are going to react to this radical change, this radical version of yourself, okay? But you can control you. You can control your own power. You can control how you react to how other people react to you. Does that make sense? Right? Don't be stressed out about the what ifs and the possibilities and everything. You just have to go for it. You have to do it your own unique way, and you have to be gentle with yourself because you know that this is the right thing to do. That's why you have had that like irking feeling inside of you, or that scratching feeling inside of you, okay? And then this is just the universe coming back out, like I was saying at the very beginning of the reading, 1111, Four of Wands, okay? The universe is with you. They're telling you this is the way, okay? So whenever you see 1111 again, guys, think about what you were just doing, what you were just thinking about, and it's just like the universe telling you like that they have you in their best interest, and they're so excited for you and can't wait to see what else happens, okay? So let's get another 2 messages. Oh my gosh, yes, we have the Queen of Wands showing up here. So yeah, it's like you are finally stepping into your power, right? The Wild Rose Fairy, the Wild Rose, that's who you are, even though this is a sunflower. It's like you are stepping into that authentic, vivacious version of yourself, whatever gender you are, right? You're stepping into that vivacious version of yourself, that you love yourself. You know how much you deserve. You know how much power you have, okay? And you have this intuition inside of you that you can tap into whenever. Okay, we're going to get one final message for you. Pile number 1 of just another message. Oh, okay. I've yet to get this card with this new deck. This is the Devil making an appearance. Yeah. Don't let yourself feel shackled to things that you have forever believed in or thought was like the way that you had to live, right? Whatever this is, if it's a person, if it's a toxic way of thinking about yourself, okay, don't let the devil's lies and manipulations fool you into thinking that you are shackled to this or stuck, because you are not. Okay, I feel like this is a strong message coming out for somebody out there who like believes like, well, I don't know, like I've got kids, like I'm not saying don't be smart about things, but I'm also saying like don't allow the situations you have right now to stop you from loving yourself. You guys could literally start by like, I don't know, going for walks by yourself every single day, because that's a nice therapeutic thing you could do. If you have a dog, take your dog for a walk, okay? And just like get into new habits, start new habits that you love to do by yourself, simply for you, and then work your way up. You don't have to go like totally 0 to 100 if you're that nervous. Again, be gentle with yourself. Okay, be gentle with yourself. Okay, pile number 1. I keep wanting to call you pile number 4, and I'm not sure if like any of you were drawn to pile number 4. So if you were, then I guess I will see you there. And I'm so excited for you guys. This is like an amazing blessing. Self-love, just love in general, coming to you, utilizing love to live your most authentic and best life, okay? So pile number 1, I will see you in your other blessings, okay? Bye! Hi, pile number 2. This is your reading all about what 3 blessings are coming to you. I'm so excited to get into it. So let's just see what the blessing is. Ooh, we've got Bear Spirit healing number 4. Wow. Lots of healing. You guys might be going into more of like a hibernation mode in this next period, or you're just going to be going through some radical healing. Right? And we're going to get some more information. I will link all the decks I'm using today in the description box down below if you want to check that out. But first off, I just want to say, because we have the Bear Spirit card, I'm actually going to bring it closer so you guys can see better. I feel like that this may be a lonely time for you, and it may feel like at least in my experience, whenever I've gone through kind of like healing times, it's been difficult. It's been lonely for sure. Okay. And that's okay, because sometimes we need to go into this hibernation mode. We need to go into this kind of like winterized mode to help us feel safe and grounded while we're going and dealing with such emotional things and healing emotionally, right? I feel like that this is a emotional healing, not a physical healing. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's going through some sort of physical healing, but this is most definitely all about like emotionally healing from something. And it doesn't have to be super traumatic for you guys. It could just be like you're going through a breakup, which I mean could be traumatic, but you're going through a breakup, maybe you're unlearning habits that you've had forever. Maybe you're healing a relationship with a family member or a friend. Maybe you're healing a relationship around food, for example. I know I have had to heal my relationship around food. So there's a lot of healing that could be going on. So we're going to just get some more messages all about what healing is coming to you guys, or just some like general advice from, spirits. But an amazing blessing, because on the other side of this, you guys are going to feel so joyful and so happy, okay? So we are going to get some messages with the Starseed Oracle deck right here. Just some more messages on what healing you're going through right now. We have got one. Ooh, Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Yeah, maybe some of you like really want this healing to go quickly. Maybe you've been going through healing for a while. But if it's like something that you were trying to unlearn, like a habit, for example, that you've had for like 10 years or something like that, it's gonna take a while for your brain, your body, and your spirit to unlearn that thing, right? Also, breath work could be a good healing modality for you. Breath of the Cosmos, it just always makes me think about breath work. Okay, so look into breath work, and don't try and rush things, because you can't rush healing ever, okay? Or it's not really healing. You just kind of put like a Band-Aid over a giant gash, okay? You need to allow things to heal and to take place at the speed of the universe, because I feel like, especially in the Western world, we think that things have to go like super fast, because we're all so connected to our smartphones and the computer and social media, and that's like a totally different video for another day. But I feel like sometimes we think things need to go super fast, when in reality it's gonna take a couple of months, if not a year or two, for you to unlearn certain things, or for you to heal from certain traumas or events that have taken place. And that is going to be a huge blessing for you guys, okay? I know it's going to be hard for some of you. It's going to be hard for everybody, but I know depending on what it is that you're healing, it will be very hard to face some of those emotions that maybe you've kind of like put off into the back burner, like you don't want to deal with them. But if you don't deal with them, you won't be able to ever be fully healed, or like, you know what I mean? Like, you won't ever be able to say that you've done the work, you've done everything you could to try and heal it, right? The next card we have is We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. Okay, so maybe connecting back with your mom or somebody who is a mother figure will be helpful during this time. And allowing yourself to receive deep love from somebody that you truly love and trust. And allowing, maybe there's some inner child work that needs to be done, especially because we have birth as a portal. Like, you are recognizing like that you are a divine specimen of this earth, and that we all come from somewhere else, and we come through this birth canal, right? Like, that's something that we all like share, whether it's, through C-section or through natural birth. We're coming through this portal, right? And maybe there's some trauma around that, but I feel like relearning and reconnecting with your inner child for some of you is going to be super, super helpful. And I feel like that's where a lot of the healing may lie for you, okay? But like I said, this is going to be very beneficial to your growth as a human being and to just like you, right? This is about nobody else. This is all about you. And this is a huge blessing because maybe you guys have never had a, like maybe you've always felt like you needed to do everything for everybody else. But now is time for you to really heal yourself and focus on yourself. And that's going to be huge for you guys. Pile number 2. Okay, we're going to get some more messages with the Moonology Oracle deck right here. Just to see what other healing or any more information from the universe about what your healing is. Oh, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, so if you're watching this right when I upload it, then maybe you guys started to do some rituals around the new moon in Aries, and just know the universe is here, like being like, yes, okay, that was very actionful. Or you guys just need to start taking action towards your healing, whether that's going to therapy, whether that's actually acknowledging that you do need to heal these things, okay? And stop, even though we have micromanaging the universe, right? You can take action towards healing without having any expectations involved, other than knowing that the universe is there to help you heal, right? It is time for you to think about you. Aries is very like, it's the most childlike, right, of them. So connecting with your inner child will be helpful to some of you, but it's also the first. It's like thinking about yourself first, taking action towards yourself. So this could be Reiki, just came to mind, yoga, like doing some physical kind of things to help maybe your body release some stored trauma, that because that actually happens in our bodies, we will hold on to trauma and things like that. So taking physical action will be very helpful in this time of your healing. And the other card we have is Prosperity Lies Ahead, new moon in Taurus. And if you're watching this video when I'm posting it, May, I think 19th or 18th, 2023 is the new moon in Taurus. So that could be like a good start for you. Maybe you guys are kind of going on this like month-long healing journey. Okay, and that's amazing. I feel very like, I'm sending you guys so much love for this time, because I know that it can be hard and difficult to go through, especially because we have like some stubborn energy over here with the Taurus. It's like, maybe it's like you not wanting to admit that you need to do some healing, but you do, okay? And it doesn't have to be this crazy healing. Could just be like unlearning some habits. But for some of you, I feel like there is some deep, deep healing and transformative work that is going to be going on for you as a huge, huge blessing. Okay, pile number 2. Okay, we're going to get some more messages with the Rose Oracle deck right here. Some messages of healing. Okay, oh, we had 2 wanted to come out right away. So we have the lineage of the rose, moved by the goddess, here for this soul call, gather. Okay, so maybe you guys, this healing is part of your purpose. Like after this, for some of you, I feel like there's a reason why you're going through this healing. There's a reason why you've gone through some of these things, because you are here to help other people who have gone down this similar path as you later on. Praying also will be very helpful for you as well. Okay, so praying, speaking to the goddess, to the god, to the universe, to whomever it is that you connect with on like a soul kind of spiritual basis, whoever it is that you connect with, talking to that. Okay, I like to say goddess or God or the universe. Okay, but whatever it is that for you, connect with that, okay? Because you are here for a reason to go through this healing. This healing is going to be transformative, not just to your like actual well-being as a human, but, which makes sense with prosperity lies ahead, but this is going to be part of your soul call, part of your purpose here on this planet for most of you. So most of you could be healers, teachers, it could be like, you know, just like being like an art therapist for some of you. I don't know why that was a specific message for somebody out there. Okay, we're going to get this final message before we go into the tarot cards. We have the Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. Yeah, you guys are being literally like pulled into this flow here to help other people, to help yourself through this healing. Okay, pile number one, not pile number one, pile number two. Wow, if you were called pile number one, I would go check that out if you haven't already. Okay, but you are in alignment, and even though it's kind of scary, you guys, that's why you guys have Breath of the Cosmos. You're breathing in the cosmos. You're breathing in this next phase, just as like it's like pouring into your veins, into your being. You know that you have to be here, and that's why I was saying it could be a lonely kind of pathway for some of you, because whenever we go through healing, whenever we go through a dark night of the soul or anything like that, it tends to be a little bit more lonely because we go within. We go on this kind of like hermit type of energy by ourselves, and we're being guided, right? So even though it may be scary at the beginning, just know you're going to come out with this harmonious kind of purpose and understanding of who you are and why it is that you do the things that you do. Okay, we're going to get some final messages with the Art Nouveau Tarot deck before we move on to your next blessing. Okay, pile number two. So let's see what messages the universe has for you on your healing journey. And also, I'm not taking any reversals today. I just decided I wanted to do uprights. Okay, that was a lot of cards. We're going to try that again. Oh, we have the Chariot. Yeah, you guys just keep moving forward. Okay, no matter what comes down your path, you guys just keep moving forward. See how this person and this person have the very same stance? They're like, you know what? Yeah, it's time for me to actually stand here in my truth and do the healing. It's time for me to understand what my purpose is. That's 100% this kind of like Chariot energy. Like you are just going, no matter how long it takes, no matter what the pace is, you are going down this pathway with the Chariot. That's amazing, okay? And you are going, this makes so much sense with the portal, the birth as a portal. It's like you're doing this rebirth at the end of all of this healing, okay? Oh, we had the Emperor making an appearance. Okay, lots of Aries energy we have. So if you're an Aries or you have Aries in your big three, then this is confirmation. But it could just mean that you need to have that kind of action-oriented kind of energy about, like, you need to not do passive healing. You need to recognize, okay, no, I need to do this healing. I need to go into the deep end. I need to continue to chip away so that I can do this as authentically and strongly and powerfully as I possibly can. Okay, pile number two. You guys have so much like powerful energy, and that's why I was saying before with the Lineage of the Rose soul call, like you are called to this. You are picking up the reins and you're like, you know what? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's just freaking do it, because we are going to get this done. We are going to find so much power and wisdom in this time period with this healing, and prosperity lies ahead. Like you guys have so much potential for making this as like your soul, your destiny, right? Like I really feel strongly that a lot of you who are called to this pile that this is part of your karmic destiny so that you can utilize this wisdom to help people in the future, okay? We also have the Five of Cups. So yeah, don't worry about like all of the spilled cups. Don't worry about the things that you don't fully understand yet or you haven't seen, or the things that have gone on in your life that you're like, why would this happen? How is this helpful for me? Okay, trust me. There is a message, there is a lesson in each one of those spilled cups. And don't forget, you have other cups behind you that you haven't even taken stock of. Like what has happened that has actually turned out really good for you in the long run, right? All of the cups that have spilled, don't worry about them, because you have all of these other cups, all of these other opportunities in the distance, okay? Pile number 2. I'm going to get 2 more cards. Oh, we got the Justice card. Okay, I guess we're getting 3 more cards for you. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, don't stress out about this, okay? This is something that is part of your destiny, okay? Even if you can't fully see what is happening yet. We also have the Ace of Swords coming up. So it's, again, using your power, your words, your wisdom for the benefit of yourself and for the benefit of other people. And then final card we have is the Justice card. Okay, now justice is coming to you for this healing, for all of these things that you have gone through. The universe is just, again, affirming, like, at the end of this healing, there is so much justice coming for you. And so you have another sword. It's like using your power to help others and to help bring justice to other people is going to be important to your destiny. Okay, pile number 2. If you enjoyed this blessing, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and comment down below which piles you've come from. I want to see what blessings, what unique blessings are coming to everybody, okay? So I guess I will see you in your next blessing. Love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. I'm so excited to be bringing to you this blessing of your 3 different blessings coming to you. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. The very first card we have is Air Spirit Knowledge number 1. Wow. Knowledge number 1. So you guys are going on this journey of like knowledge, of uncovering the truth behind something. Maybe there's like mystery that's been shrouding you about a certain issue in your life. Maybe you are just going to school. Maybe you are gaining knowledge on a topic that you've been trying to kind of find out for a long time. Like, just say you're really into photography and you're going to school for photography, or you're learning more on, you know, the internet, or you're reading books more. Right, this could be lots of different things. So we'll get more information about the knowledge, but just know that this is a hidden blessing coming to you very soon. Pile number 3. So let's get right into it. What other cards are coming up for you? So we're going to start with the Moonology Oracle deck, and just know I will put all of the cards and the decks that I use in today's reading in the description box down below. Okay, so we'll do a little shuffle here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take this one. We have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. Maybe if you're anything like me, okay, I'll just use myself for an example. Maybe you guys have felt like you aren't smart enough. Maybe you went through school or through situations where people made you feel less than because maybe your brain works differently. Maybe you're dyslexic. Maybe you have other like learning disabilities. And just because you have disabilities like that, or your brain works in abstract ways, or you're, neurodivergent, like me, like, it doesn't mean that you're stupid. It just means that you process information in a different way. And I just want you to know that the universe, and if you want to call it the universe, God, whatever, is coming here to like make clear message to you. You are good enough. You are smart enough to receive all of these blessings. You are good enough and worthy enough to uncover this knowledge that you've been seeking for a while. Okay, you are smart enough. Okay, pile number 3, I really felt like somebody out there needed to hear that. Okay, you are smart enough. Just because you think in different ways doesn't mean that you are any less than somebody who gets 100% in math. And I just want you to know, just because you might not have done well in school, you might not have done well in like other, areas of your life when it comes to like learning things, that doesn't mean that you aren't smart. It just means that you learn in a different way. And most of the times, people who are neurodivergent or who have other disabilities, they have to work twice as hard to obtain that knowledge. That doesn't mean that you are any less than. That just means that you have to find a different way for this knowledge to come to you, okay? I don't think that's for everybody watching this video, but God put that on my heart really strongly to say that to the people out there who have felt like this, because I know exactly how you feel, okay? And I'm just putting that out there, okay? Then we also have a look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, whatever you are trying to find or like aim at, you're gonna make your mark, okay? Look at the bigger picture when it comes to knowledge. Don't be so micro-focused on something, okay? You have to kind of do like general knowledge first. Just say you're trying to understand, like let's just do a camera example again. If you're trying to understand a camera, you're gonna understand the basics of photography or filmmaking first before you can get into the nitty-gritty details of this thing. And that works with everything in knowledge. You can't just like go and find like the perfect needlepoint precision based thing that you need to know for this knowledge. You have to kind of look around and learn the basics so that you can understand those more micro-focused ideas, okay? So we're going to get some more messages with the Starseed Oracle deck right here. Okay, pile number 3. We'll see what else is coming to you with this blessing of knowledge. What other wisdoms or guidance the universe has. That one flew right out. We have boundaries, okay? Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry, okay? So maybe there is some knowledge that you've had for a really long time for somebody out there that has been like weighing really heavily on your heart, and just know it is not yours to carry any longer, okay? Don't allow whatever this thing is. Here, I'm going to put this here. Don't allow this thing to keep you weighted down, okay? It's time for you to let this go. I was kind of having this feeling with the knowledge card when it first came out, because it's like you're on a boat and you're soaring up in the sky across everything that's down below that you're not concerned with. You can't be concerned with like what is weighting you down. You have to like let yourself be unanchored and float, right? That's the kind of energy we have here. It's like floating through so that you can really either understand this knowledge or let go of some of this knowledge that has been holding you back for a while, okay? It is not yours to carry any longer, okay? And we have double mission. Oh, double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Serve the world by being you. Okay, maybe there's knowledge, like I was saying, that you have carried for a long time, that like you're finally coming into this place of being able to share it with other people, being able to help teach other people about this topic. Maybe it's like, for some of you, it could be about like diversity or something like that, that you're helping other people who are not part of this group maybe understand your group better or bringing more awareness to this group. Okay, I feel like you're very knowledgeable, but it's also like you're on this journey of like not letting these things hold you back anymore, not letting things that again, it's like going with this good enough. Like, you are good enough, you are worthy enough to have everything that you want. And maybe that's the knowledge, is like finding the knowledge that you are worthy, you are good enough, you are this unique, amazing starseed that is coming here to help other people find their purpose, or to help inspire other people and letting them know like they are good enough, and to not let them like, or to help people understand that they do not need to feel weighted down because of things that have happened in the past. Okay, for some of you, I feel like it's like that, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's like you're gaining knowledge about where it is that you want to go, like as a light worker, as a healer, or as being like a unique version of yourself. Like, don't let the things that have held you back, right? Maybe people making fun of you, being bullied, or things like that. Don't let those things hold you back, because you know what? Those things are the things that actually help you further along. It helps you connect with other people, helps you understand yourself, it helps you understand other people a lot better. And maybe I just got the sense that some of you could be, because I kept talking about cameras, maybe some of you guys are like filmmakers, or I don't like the word influencer, but like, you know, that kind of genre, like your social media mogul, and you eventually start to make videos or make blog posts or make, you know, create things around showing people where you once were, right? And how you got to the place that you're at, so that you can inspire other people with this knowledge that you have gained. Okay, you're going to inspire people with so much knowledge. Pile number 3. We're going to use the Rose Oracle deck here. Get some more information for you. Okay, more information for pile number 3. That's like 12 cards, guys. Okay. About this knowledge. Oh, we have 2 cards that want to show up. Okay, we have Lineage of the Rose. Okay, yeah, this is moved by the goddess, here for this soul call. Soul call, okay? You guys are here for a reason, to help inspire other people, to help bring knowledge to other people, bring awareness to a topic, right? That is like one of the blessings that you have been given, is this knowledge, or this experience, so that you can help other people. We also have the Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. Yeah, again, that just totally goes with what we were just talking about. You are in this alignment, in this knowledge. Okay, you are learning so much about what is going to be going on in your life. You're going to be learning about so many different things, really, okay, that are going to help bring you to this place of like, yes, this is my soul mission, this is my destiny, okay? We are going to get a couple more cards, okay, with the, there it is. Sorry, I had to find my tarot deck with the Art Nouveau tarot deck. Some more messages from the universe, from God, from the goddess. Okay, about anything else that you need to know. What does this knowledge kind of entail? Oh, okay, well, the 8 of Cups wanted to come out first. So you're leaving something behind, okay, something that you've held on to for a long time. And I think that it is this weight that has held you down, this emotional baggage that you've held on to for a really long time. Pile number 3, okay? Emotional baggage that has been with you for a really long time. You're leaving that behind, okay? See how you both, it's like you're like moving on, right? With the boat and with like your person walking here in the Eight of Cups card. You're kind of moving on from this past version of you because you have this knowledge, okay? Or you maybe not aware that you have the knowledge yet, but knowledge is coming to you in the form of like clairsentience, I want to say. Like, I feel like it's like this inner knowing, right? You're moved by the goddess. You have this inner knowing. You're now in alignment to move away from this thing. And when you finally leave this behind, this emotional baggage behind, you're able to soar past anything that you could ever believe in, believe in right now, because you have this knowledge inside of you, have this connection to spirit, you have this kind of like harmony and relationship with the goddess, with the world, with God, with whatever you want to call it, right? This clairsentience, this knowing. Okay, we're going to get some more messages. Oh, the King of Cups. Yeah, you are going to become this person who is like very wise beyond your years, emotionally. Okay, not just intelligently with like knowledge, right? But you're going to have this emotional knowledge, this emotional intelligence that is going to help you move forward in your soul mission. Okay, and like I said, double mission. It looks like you're here for two different things. Okay, so one of the other things could be part of like one of the blessings that you could be hearing today, but you are part of this kind of like bringing awareness around a subject, awareness around a group, awareness around something that you've dealt with before, and it's going to help other people. It's going to help people understand you a lot better. Okay, and then we also have the the Page of Swords. Okay, this is very new for you. This is a new journey of knowledge, right? That's what the swords talk about. They talk about knowledge, intellect, air, right? Which, again, air spirit. Okay, so you are coming into this time of, again, knowing things. But because it is very new to you, you guys are going to face some hurdles along the way. You're going to face some things where you're going to have to set boundaries to let things go. Certain habits and beliefs that you've probably had for a long time. And you are going to use this knowledge as a sword to be able to kind of cut through what no longer serves you, right? What no longer serves other people, okay? We're going to get a couple more messages. I'm sorry, I'm like having the hiccups really bad right now. Ooh. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving card of the tarot. So it looks like you guys, at the end of the day, with this knowledge that you've been chasing, with this knowledge you've been acquiring, that you will acquire through this next time, this blessing, that abundance is coming to you. But it's going to come slowly because there's a lot of moving parts, right? Especially because we have a lot of air energy around you, and water energy. Those things, they have to get into the right flow, the right alignment and everything. So you are going to see abundance. You are going to see kind of like this, you're going to see wealth and prosperity, but later on down the line, right? So this knowledge is leading you to this abundance. But it's going to be something that you aren't necessarily going to see all at once, right? Because it is so slow moving. So it's going to be happening in the background while you're dealing with all of this knowledge, while you're helping other people. It's going to slowly culminate, I think is the right word, culminate over time. Pile number 3. You are going to find all of this abundance that you're really looking for through time. Okay, and the final card we have is the Chariot. Yeah, just stay on your path. That's what I was saying. Like, I feel like you guys are on this kind of like chariot that like, or this like this moving kind of journey that like maybe you're not fully aware of right now. You can't see it because you're not able to zoom out because, like I was saying, you're kind of like micro focused on something. But over the years, over time, over the next couple of months, you're going to see this journey. You're going to see that you're on this chariot, on this boat that is kind of being like led by the goddess, by the universe, so that you can get to this beautifully abundant life that you have going on over here. Okay? You have so much knowledge to give. You have so much knowledge to gain from everything that is going on, okay? And I am just so excited for you, pile number 3. There's so many moving parts, and this is going to be a huge blessing in your life. The universe is putting it on my heart. For anybody out there doubting, this is a huge blessing for you. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check out your other blessings. Bye! Hi, pile number 4. This is one of your hidden blessings that is on the way to you. So we're going to get right into it. This is the blessing, and then we're going to get some more messages with some other oracle decks, and I will link everything down below in the description box. So, oh, this is so nice. Happiness, Bluebird Spirit. Happiness, pile number 4. Happiness. Okay, so we can stop the reading here. I feel like if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. I just joke, we'll get more information. But this is such a happy, amazing, bright future for you. This is an amazing blessing to receive. Pile number 4. I feel like some of you are pessimistic out there. I keep getting, oh, it's just 111 on the clock too, and I said that, okay? I feel like some of you, because I immediately, when I saw this card, I was so overjoyed, like so happy, and then in the back of my head, it's like, yeah, but I've got this going on. And it's like, but just accept that happiness is coming into your life, pile number 4. There's some of you out there doubting this, okay? I also feel like I need to say this. If you believe that happiness can't exist and that your life is destined to be miserable and you call yourself a realist, you're really just a pessimistic person trying to say that you're a realist, okay? Because I don't think there is realists out there. I think there's pessimists and there's optimists. It's all about the way that you look at things. That's just my opinion, okay? So if you have the outlook that happiness can't come into your life, then is happiness ever going to come into your life? No. Because you don't believe that it can. So you guys, pile number 4, there's people out there. I can feel it. I can hear what you're saying. I can hear things. Okay, guys? You need to change your perspective. Okay? Just try. Just try. For like the next couple of months, just try and like see things with a positive light, okay? I'm not saying that everything is going to be positive because our world is this chaotic ball traveling through this abundant, infinite universe, right? Crazy things happen, okay? We can't control the way other people react, but we can control the way we react to things. We can control our outlook. Okay, I've had a shit ton of things happen in my life and I still continue to choose happiness. Why? Because why would I want to choose unhappiness? Why would I want to choose pessimism? Why would I want to choose these things? Right? When I have the choice of, even if it is, you know, a dream, right? Even if it is a something that seems impossible. Why would I choose to be upset or to have a more negative outlook on life when I can choose to have a more happy-go-lucky, positive outlook on life? If bad things happen, I'll deal with it then. Until then, I can just, you know, be a bluebird, sing my song, sit on the branch, and see all of the amazing things around me. Okay, I felt like somebody really needed to hear that. So we're going to get some more messages. All the decks I'm using today will be linked in the description box down below. This is the Starseed Oracle. Okay, now that we have kind of done that little bit of a rant, I will get some more messages on the blessing of happiness that is coming to you, pile number 4. I'm like so excited. Oh my God. We are called, people. Pile number 4, you are called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Okay? This happiness is bringing so much abundance into your life. It's also going to be bringing so much awareness. It's going to infect others as well. Okay? And I feel like some of you, like I was saying when I was doing my little rant, some of you feel like, you know, everything that has happened in my life, like, I couldn't possibly live this happy, fruitful life because of things that have happened. I'm just here to let you know that that was all part of training, right? Again, I was saying, we can't control what others do and how other people react to us and, you know, the things that are out of our control. But what can we control? We can control the way that we react to things. Okay? Even if something terrible happens, even if something seems super impossible and difficult, we have the ability to, yes, let ourselves be upset for a couple of minutes, but then how is this helping me further down the line? What am I learning from this situation? Am I learning, okay, maybe I can't trust that person, and you know what, that's okay. Maybe I need to, you know, make new friends. Maybe I need to move somewhere. Maybe I need to understand, like, my family doesn't have the best interest for me, and that's okay. I need to have the best interest for myself instead of feeling sorry for myself, instead of allowing things to keep me on this side of the door, instead of walking through that door, right? Instead of walking through that door of happiness. Do you understand what I mean, pile number 4? You are the one who is able to get through that door. Okay, you have so many soul gifts. That's why you found this video. Okay, and I feel like people who have gone through like really terrible times or things are some of the people that can feel the deepest. They can feel the highest and the lowest of emotions because they have this whole spectrum of knowledge. And that's who you are. You are called to this pile for a reason. You are called to this for a reason. Okay, you are called to step through that door. Okay, this isn't about you anymore. This is about, you know, how your happiness is going to infect others, how your happiness is going to help other people find their own happiness. Okay? The next card that we have is Earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Maybe that's another thing that you guys have felt, like, I don't want to say like cut off, but kind of like not of this world, feeling not a part of it, this world, like maybe feeling like you're like alone in this world. Okay, that could be another emotion that you're feeling, and it's because you are a starseed. Okay, this is like the card of like being like, yeah, you were a starseed in your past life, in many past lives, and that's why this world feels so weird to you, because this is your first incarnation on it. Okay, or one of your first incarnations. But I want to say for most of you, it's like your first incarnation on it. So you're learning how to experience all of these emotions. And that is why you are soul called. You have soul gifts. This is why this kind of like you figuring out all of these emotions is part of your training, because you actually have this ability to experience a variety of emotions that most people either cut themselves off from experiencing, or they just simply don't experience it because they live a cushy life, or they live, you know, a lifetime full of, you know, being pessimistic and realistic, as most people like to say, right? This world is so abundant. This world is so magical. We can create so many things. Like, just for example, like the way that the world works, right? If you think about, you know, blue cars, for example, or seeing hearts or stars or something like that, you know, after a couple of minutes of you forgetting that, you're going to start to see things. You're going to start to see hearts. You're going to start to see blue cars all over the place. I remember, this is a very specific thing, okay? But I remember when I was in like the 6th grade or the 5th grade. So this would have been like 2004 or 5 or whatever. We were watching, we read this book called Where the Red Fern Grows. And I had never heard of this before at all. And then all of a sudden, all I would hear on the TV, on people talking about it, like that weren't in my class, like everywhere I could hear about it was about where the red fern grows. And I was like, I've literally never heard of this thing before. Why do I now hear about it all the time? It's the same thing for you, okay? Whatever you decide to kind of focus on is what is going to come into your life. So if you focus on happiness, that is what's going to come into your life. If you focus on, getting yourself through this portal, that is what's going to come into your life. Okay, the next cards we have are the Rose Oracle deck right here. Okay, we'll see what other messages are coming up for you for happiness. The Blessing of Happiness, pile number 4. Oh. Okay, that one wanted to come right out. Ooh, Whispers of Mother Earth. Creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. Yeah, I like that we're getting lots of like Mother Earth kind of things going on. It was just 11:11 on the clock. Guys, you may be seeing ones a lot, okay? That could just be something that you're going to see a lot in the next little bit. So using your creativity and all of these ideas, because you are able to channel from the universe, because you aren't of the world, okay? You aren't of this earth, but that's why you're so connected to it, if that makes any sense. Because you are a star seed, okay? Because you know that you know deep down inside of yourself that you are able to channel the energy of this earth. You are able to channel the energy of the universe. You are able to bring all of this happiness to other people through ideas, through art, through writing, through music, through cooking, through, whatever kind of creative means is possible for you. I feel like you're unlocking this flow state. I feel like flow state's going to be very important for your happiness, because when we're in flow state, we're not focused on the past. We're not focused on the future. We're just focused on what you're doing right now, and that is creating things. Okay? So asking Mother Earth, asking the universe for help, asking them to help guide you to this portal of creativity, okay, that lies before you, that it's going to be a huge part of your happiness, of finding happiness and bringing happiness to other people. Okay, that's why you're called to this soul gifts and training. It's time for you to step up into this creator kind of space, okay? I feel like this one wants to come out. Oh my gosh, I've had this card come out for the last 3 piles, and I've shuffled. Okay, we have the Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. That's totally what I was just talking about. Getting into the flow state. Okay, there's somebody out there that was doubting that the universe needed to confirm it. Get into the flow state. Become a channel, okay? You're going to draw in better relationships for yourself. You're also going to draw in a better relationship with the universe and a better relationship with yourself. When you focus on this happiness, when you focus on trying to find your own happiness in this time period, okay? Pile number 4. Another card we have is Take Time to Breathe Out. This is the Moonology Oracle deck. I didn't say that before, but take time to breathe out, okay? Breath work could be important for you as well, okay? Whispers of Mother Earth, kind of breathing in all of this earthly, grounded energy, okay? It's going to be very helpful for you, because I feel like if you aren't an air sign, you are somebody, because you don't come from this earth as like a natural incarnation, like this is your first time being incarnated here. You kind of tend to, especially as a creative, allow things to kind of like fly away, right? That's why we have this bird. It's time for you to be grounded. And I know it seems counterintuitive with the breath work to ground yourself, but to calm yourself down and to kind of get back in touch with yourself, breath work is an amazing way to do that. Because if we think about ourselves as the elements, right? Our body is the earth. Breath is our like the air that we breathe in, is the air around us. Water is our emotions, right? So that's like the blood in our veins and all of the fluids that run through us. And then fire is our spirit, our energy, our soul, our creativity, right? So it's like being able to breathe in the air into ourselves is able to not only ground us, but ignite a spark of creativity, ignite this channeling kind of process that you are able to. Everybody is able to, but again, you have to focus on it, and it's going to bring you so much happiness in this next time. We also have surrender to the divine full moon. Yeah, surrender to the divine. Like I was saying, you have been divinely guided and placed here on earth for a reason, so that you can bring and create all of these different ideas. Okay, as a creative, bring and create all of this different avenues of happiness, not only for yourself, but for other people. You're bringing so much happiness to this world. Pile number 4. We are going to get a couple final messages with the Art Nouveau Tarot deck. Okay. Wow. Pile number 4. You guys have so much energy around you. And I'm just like, I have been feeling so happy through this whole reading. Okay. Sorry, there's a couple mini cards that came out. This card, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. You guys are coming into a time of understanding where your power lies, right? You're going on this journey towards the future. You're going on this pathway, right? And Wands is all about creativity again. It's also like that fire energy that I was talking about, that soul energy that you have inside of you. You're going on this new kind of journey, and you're like, you know what? I don't care if things around me look desolate right now. I'm going to change my perspective and know that down the line, wherever it needs to come in, whenever it's best for it to come in, there's going to be happiness. There's going to be gifts. There's going to be so many things that come to me that I'm not expecting, but I know are going to come. Do you understand what I mean? Like, you're not putting any expectations. Don't put any expectations on how this is all going to play out. Just know that it is going to play out. Just know that you are the one that is creating all of this happiness, and that you're finding this happiness in your life, and that you are here to bring happiness and creativity to other people's lives. Oh my gosh, we have the 3 of Wands showing up here as well. So again, it's just like double energy of like, you are going on this new journey, this new pathway. Pile number 4. You're going on this journey, this new pathway of like really trying to understand who you are and why it is that you're here. See, you're both going down this pathway through this portal. Okay? And you're finding that happiness. And see, both areas, it's like desolate, right? It's like a desert, right? With not any like promising prospects out there, but you know that it's gonna be fine. Okay, you know that it's gonna be fine. Sorry, I had like 4 cards fly out there. You know it's gonna be fine. Okay, pile number 4. So let's get a couple more messages. Okay, we'll take these 2. We have the 2 of Pentacles showing up. Come on, focus for me. There we go. The 2 of Pentacles showing up. Yeah, you guys have so much abundance around you. You have so many different avenues of creativity that you could really like utilize, and you're gonna be finding something down the pathway with that really brings you true fulfillment, and that is the thing that you need to go with. Okay, it doesn't matter if the one thing brings you like money and prosperity. I don't want to say prosperity, brings you money quicker than the other. If the one that brings you money quicker is not something that makes you happy, it's not something that makes you feel fulfilled, right? Since we have the Page of Cups coming up here, right? Don't follow that thing. Follow and choose the thing that brings you happiness. Choose the thing that brings you fulfillment and joy, okay? That's why we have lots of page energy. It's like this whole kind of new journey that you're going on, that even though, you know, it's page energy, it's like still a court card. It's still something that you've, you know, probably done in past lives, okay? Like, I feel like your starseed has done this, even though it's not on Earth. You've done this similar thing in different galaxies, in different places, right? You've brought this happiness, this creativity, this joy to yourself and to others. So it's like finding this pathway on Earth is different for you because it's the first time you've done it. But you're going to find it easily, right? That's why we have the pages showing up. Because even though it's kind of young and not immature, but like, you know, inexperienced, you still are experienced to an extent, right? It's still a court card. And then we have the World show up as your last card, pile number 4. You guys are bringing so much beauty, so much joy, so much serenity, so much happiness to the world. That is such a great card to end this reading off on. Wow. Pile number 4, you have so many, like, I feel like you have so many blessings coming in just this reading, so I'm excited to see what the other hidden blessings are that are coming in for you. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what readings and blessings you came from, because I always like to know kind of what unique blessings are coming to everybody. And I'm so excited. I'll see you guys in the next blessing reading. Love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 5. This is your hidden blessing of 3 that is coming to you. So I'm excited to see what is coming to you. I think I've seen 2 of the cards that just like flipped out, but I haven't seen any of the blessings yet. So I'm excited to see what is coming to your pile. Make sure that you go and check out all of your other blessings that are coming to you after this one. Okay, so let's get right into it. The very first card and your main blessing coming to you is Mystic Meadow Sanctuary, number 26. Now this is a mysterious card. There's a little bit of mystery around this, but it looks like you are finding a sanctuary, something that is like really safe to you. So whether that's a person, an animal, right? Whether it's an actual place that is coming to you. It was just 1:11 on the clock when I said that. So it's like something kind of exciting. Something that is making you feel safe, making you feel held, is coming to you. This is an amazing blessing. And for some people, it could be, like I was saying, a relationship. It could be feeling safe with family. It could be an actual place. Maybe somebody you are manifesting a home right now, so you're finally getting a sanctuary for yourself. Maybe you're starting an animal sanctuary or a sanctuary for, you know, maybe for like even kids or something like that. Like that's something that has been on your heart, right? So we're going to get some more messages. This is a very mysterious card, like I was saying. So we will get a little bit more clarity on this. So I'm going to start with the Moonology Oracle cards here first. See what is coming to you with this sanctuary card. What kind of blessing this is bringing to your life. I feel like this card wants to come out. Ooh. Emotions are running high. So maybe right now you're dealing with like toxic work environment, toxic family, like it, whatever it could be. It could be just like a toxic place that you don't feel like you're safe or your feelings are held in, like, not high regards, but like at all. Like, it doesn't feel like you guys are feeling safe. right now, okay? And then we also have the conclusions are within reach. Yeah, like maybe you guys can see the end, but through all of these thorns, through these trees right here, and you're like, I don't know how to go through there. I don't know how to get to this sanctuary point. I don't know exactly what steps to take because there's so many things going on in like my emotions, right? Like your emotions seem to be like kind of taunting you, kind of keeping you stuck or keeping you small right now, or other people's emotions, or like maybe you guys are empaths and you've been trying to find like an emotional sanctuary or find just, you know, a way out of feeling so all over the place. I'm feeling very frantic and kind of nervous right now during this reading. So it's like making me think that you guys, that's kind of like the overall energy from everybody who's watching this, okay? And you are finally having this sanctuary come to you. And again, like I said, sanctuary can come in many forms. It could be an emotional sanctuary that you find with a friend, a family member, a partner, right? It could be an actual physical sanctuary. Okay, it could be finding sanctuary in the forest, like you are able to connect with the forest beings, with the fae, with animals, making your own sanctuary, finding sanctuary away from a toxic work environment or school environment. Okay, that is coming up for you right now. So the next cards we have are from the Starseed Oracle card. Okay. Or deck, I should say, not card. We're going to get some more information for you. Pile number 5. Okay. What is going on around the sanctuary for pile number 5? What about this blessing is coming up for them? Oh, I remember. Okay. The soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So it's like you are having a hand, and I know that some of you may not want to hear this, okay, but you may be having a plan or a hand in creating this like overwhelming kind of like nervous emotion. I'm not saying everything is because of you, but the way that you react to certain situations makes you more anxious or makes you more emotional around it, because it's like, how could somebody ever react, like treat me this way? How could I ever, you know, be in this kind of situation? How could people like be so mean, blah, blah, blah. Like insert what you will here, because you can't understand it, because you would never act that way. But that's why you're getting so like heated and emotional about the situation, because you just can't fathom that somebody would be like that, or that you would have a situation like this. So you are creating a sanctuary, okay, but it's up to you in how you react to this kind of like toxic situation here, because we have fated life versus destined life. Are you fated to continue to have this kind of toxic situation? I guess is the best way I can describe it overall. Do you want to stay in the fated life, or do you want to go to this moon on the other side of those trees? Do you want to go to your destined life? Do you want to go to the sanctuary, right? Do you want to go there? Do you want to stay over here? Do you want to go to your destined life? Do you want to stay in your fated life? It's all in how you create it, right? See how she's kind of like, this always reminds me of like a throwing wheel for pottery, like creating like vases and pottery and stuff. So it's like you have the ability to create this sanctuary, whether it is leaving a toxic job, leaving a toxic environment, leaving a toxic partner, leaving a toxic family, okay? Whether it's getting out and finding a sanctuary outside of that place if you can't leave that place fully yet, right? And I'm not saying go and quit. I feel like I need to preface this with every reading. I'm not saying go and quit your job right now, okay? I'm saying Go and find somewhere that makes you feel better. Go and start job hunting. Go and start searching for a job and continue to do it. And just know in your heart of hearts that that place is going to come to you. This sanctuary is going to come to you. That's how you have to do it. You have to believe that it's coming to you. You have to believe that you can get to the other side. You can't just sit there and wait and expect that it's going to come. You have to put some action towards it. Pile number 5, okay? But this is a huge blessing coming to you, okay? Because you're putting in all of this hard work, and it's going to help you understand when you finally get the sanctuary. You're like, oh my God, I can create anything I want. If I can create this sanctuary, what else can I do? And that's like a huge, huge blessing, because you're going to remember, right? I remember. You've done this before. Okay, we're all children of the universe. Okay, we've all been here many times. We've all reincarnated before. You've dealt with this before. Okay, and you still can't understand how people would do that. But it's time for you to not worry about what they're doing. Time to worry about what you're doing and how that's going to help you build this sanctuary, create this sanctuary. The next card we have is Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom. Look a little deeper. Again, it's like you've been here before, okay? You can connect. This is the Orion, right? You can connect to the stars. Okay, I feel like you guys have had lifetimes in different planets and universes and things like that, which is why you know that you can create with the help of the cosmos, with the help of the universe. But it's like lost wisdom, right? You have to remember that wisdom that you've had before. You have to remember that you have a hand in creating this sanctuary for you. You have a hand in creating this safe space for you. Okay? You have this again, hidden secrets, like hidden blessings. And that's why we have all this mystery around you. I just realized, right? This is all very mysterious, all of these cards. And it's like, I feel like you know in your heart of hearts that there's something out there that is meant for you, or that there's someone out there to help you feel more safe and secure. But you have to feel safe and secure with yourself so that you can remember this like, oh, actually, I can do this thing. I can create this sanctuary. I can get to the other side of these trees. I just have to do it this way. Or I have to try different things to get to the sanctuary. So this blessing isn't just about the sanctuary, but it's about you really like remembering past things or connecting with the universe so that you can know that deep down in your soul, you can make anything that you want possible. Okay? Instead of using these emotions to try and understand others, use these emotions, use this fuel, use this energy that's coursing through your veins, all of this anxiety, and transmute it into something that is positive. Okay? That's why I was saying, like, you guys can go out for walks by yourself. Okay? You don't have to do everything with this toxic situation. You can remove yourself. You can put boundaries up. That's another thing. You guys, I feel like, need to put boundaries up. I feel like maybe over here with the trees, it's kind of giving me vibes that you've tried to put boundaries up, but it's like, it doesn't ever work properly because it's like not straight. Some of them are big, some of them are small, some of them are crooked, some of them are thorny. Like, you need to try and put up boundaries, not for other people, but for yourself. If you start to get too anxious around somebody, I'm sorry, whoever that person is, you need to cut them out. Okay? That's like a strong message that I'm getting from this, okay? We'll get a couple more messages. Ooh, we have the Great Mother surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. Well, again, I can't make this shit up, okay? I really feel connecting to your third eye chakra here will be very important for you, pile number 5. with creating this sanctuary, okay? Connecting with the Great Mother, and just like I was saying, surrender to the mystery of how this sanctuary is going to come to you, but just know that it is, right? Know that you have a hand in creating it, and the way in which you create it is by just knowing and believing, knowing it like it's a fact. It's going to come. It doesn't matter when it comes. It doesn't matter how it comes. It doesn't matter what form it comes. If it's in a person, if it's in a place, if it's in a new workspace, if it's in anything, right? Just know that the mystery is part of the creation of this. Okay, the mystery is part of the creation of this. Okay, we'll get one more card from the Rose Oracle deck, and then we'll move into tarot cards. Ooh, codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Yeah, it's for you to take the next step. This is all we've been talking about, is about the action that you need to take to get to this sanctuary that you want to be at. The action you need to take, the faith you need to take, the emotions you need to put into this thing to get to this sanctuary, right? Okay, pile number 5, there's so much mystery, so much growth, right? So many things are kind of, with this card, it's like the sanctuary is like building underneath. And when you finally get to the right time, the right place, the right person, it will sprout, and that's when you will have this beautiful sanctuary, the start of this sanctuary. But it's time for you to just accept that there's going to be mystery around how this comes to you, and to not put any expectations to how it's going to come to you, because it will come. You just have to accept that you have to take actionable steps towards it. So you can't just sit at home, right? Just say, or like at work, for example, you can't just sit at work and like just be like, yeah, I have a toxic work environment. It's really draining. It makes me really anxious, but there's nothing I can do about it. No, there's lots that you can do about it. You can go and try and find a new job. You can, instead of, allowing yourself to kind of take on other people's emotions or take everything personally. And I know as like a people pleaser or as an empath, that can be hard, because I've struggled with that. But you need to put boundaries up for you. Don't put boundaries up for other people. Put boundaries up for you. What are your boundaries? What are you going to allow into your sphere? Okay? Okay. Wow. Sorry. I was like on a roll there. Okay, we're going to get some final messages with the Art Nouveau Tarot deck. What other messages, guidance, things does the universe have for you? Pile number 5 around this blessing. Oh, that card just flew right away. Okay. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, we have the Tower. Sorry, that was like kind of an evil laugh that I had there, but it's just like, it's kind of funny. Okay, and not that things are crashing and burning around you. Just like, it's like the universe just being like, and this is another step further. Like we are pulling down all of the walls. Something is going to happen that is going to make you, in this next period, reevaluate the way in which you are dealing with your life right now. Whether it could be a toxic work environment, whatever that kind of toxic space is for you. Something's going to happen that's going to push your boundaries to a place that you're like, yeah, like this actually can't go on any longer. See how there's a tower in the background? I was drawn to this for a really long time and I couldn't figure out why. Okay, this little pillar back here, this makes sense. Okay, you have the tower coming up being like, okay, yep, where I feel like the universe is going to be bringing you, this is like divinely constructed by the universe, this kind of like big tower moment. And for those of you who don't understand, it's like tower moment is going to be like something that you can no longer look away from, like it's burning, people are falling, this kind of thing that you've built up over time no longer is going to serve you, or somebody is going to do something that you can no longer like co-sign, or that you can no longer like be a part of because it's just so like horrid, right? I guess is the best way to put it. And then the next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. So the universe is after this kind of tarot, oh my god, after this tower moment. It's like after the clouds have kind of moved away, the sun's gonna come out and the universe is bringing you a gift, right? Is bringing you this gift over here, this sanctuary, this happiness. And with the Pentacles, it talks about material. So it could be that this is going to be a physical kind of sanctuary for you, or like a relationship, like a stable, solid relationship, but it's going to be the start of something stable, okay, of you creating this kind of like stability around you. And this is why, like, this is why there's so many emotions, because you're having this tower moment, okay? You're going from the lowest of lows to the highest of highs, okay? We also have the Four of Cups here. It's like, stop focusing on the things that are, again, stop focusing so much on the things that you don't understand why they're happening or why they aren't happening, because if you turn around, you'd see that there's another opportunity over here that you haven't been paying attention to. It's like, I feel like the universe has been trying to like get a hold of you about this situation for a long time, and you just have been like so hyper focused on this kind of toxic environment that you haven't seen that there's something else going on, or that you could just move the trees, or that you could just, you know, create this thing by yourself. But the universe is now like, okay, fine, I'm gonna bring this thing in. I'm gonna bring in this tower moment, because this person is not paying attention to everything that we have been trying to like get them to pay attention to, right? It makes me feel like this is why we have like this actual adult in this seed, right? Here, let me focus for you guys. We have this like actual adult in this seed right here, right? Oh my gosh, my autofocus. Thank you. That has been growing forever. This like opportunity has been growing forever, but you haven't been paying attention to it. Okay, the universe is like, she's interventioning on you, but you have to fall into her arms. You have to surrender to the mystery of how this is going to happen. You have to be open to just like, you know what, if I want change in my life, if I want to be free of this thing and find sanctuary, peace in my life, I need to just allow this peace to come in. And that's why we have the Star card showing up here, right? You guys are going to find so much peace, so much tranquility after this. The how clear the night sky will be after this whole tower moment, right? You're going to feel so much better. It's going to feel like a weight has been lifted off of you, pile number 5, with this blessing coming into you. So I feel like the secret blessing is this tower moment. I feel like you guys are kind of getting two blessings kind of mixed together in this reading. It's like, ultimately you're finding sanctuary, but way after this whole tower crumbles. That's why I literally, if I could go back in time and like talk about this card, I would have said about that tower in the background, because when I first saw it, I was very drawn to it. And this makes so much sense, is because later on down the line, you find this peace, you find the sanctuary after you've gone through this tower moment. Makes so much sense, okay? And your final card is finding rest. This is the Four of Swords, okay? You're gonna find so much rest in this sanctuary, so much peace, so much tranquility, because you have been so overstimulated. And even though I know that we all sleep, I feel like maybe you guys have had fragmented sleep and you haven't been able to fully rest, right? And in this next period after this tower, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can sleep. I can sleep peacefully. I can rest. I can have this sanctuary, this whole sleep, right? I can recharge and rejuvenate myself emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, in every aspect. Okay, so pile number 5, this is an amazing blessing that is coming to you. Like I said, it's kind of like a double blessing. After the tower moment, after everything clears, after the clouds have drifted away, you're going to have this beautiful night sky and the stars. Oh my gosh, yeah, remember I had the Orion stars, now we have these stars. It's like you are guided by the stars, okay, and guided by the universe to this place. But again, don't try and make it happen in a certain way. You have to allow this destiny life. That's why you stay in your fated life, is because you keep trying to hold on to the reins of it and keep trying to make the outcome the way that you want it to be. But it's like, no, you need to just loosen the reins and just be like, yeah, the sanctuary is coming to me, the universe is bringing it to me in the best way possible, and I need to be prepared for what's going to happen, because after the storm, after the fall, amazing things are coming to you. Pile number 5. So I hope you guys enjoyed this blessing and this reading. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments down below what blessings you received from today's reading. I always love seeing what unique combinations people receive for these blessing readings. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in your next blessing. Bye. Hi, pile number 6. This is one of your hidden blessings that is coming to you. I'm excited to be doing this reading for you today, and we'll just get right into it. So your very first card, the card all about your blessing, is new beginnings. That is the blessing that is coming to you. We're going to get some more information around this new beginnings card, because there could be some hidden information that we don't really know. But it looks very positive. It looks very bright. And that's a hidden blessing for you, is a new beginning. Whether it's in a relationship. I feel like I immediately went to relationship. So I don't know if it's romantic, if it's platonic, if it's anything else. We'll get more information, like I said. But it could be in job, career, house, literally anything, but relationship was the first thing that came to my mind. So all of the decks that I'm using today, I'll link in the description box down below. This is the Moonology Oracle deck. And we'll get some more messages for you, pile number 6. But this is like an exciting kind of like thing to receive for a blessing, is new beginnings. A new beginning awaits you. Let's see. Oh, we have... Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Where is it that you want to like shoot towards? Where are you aiming to get to? I feel like maybe right now you are like micro focused on something. Whenever I get this card of the full moon in Sagittarius, I always think of like how we need to kind of zoom out to look at the whole situation in its entirety without any kind of bias or lens of like rose-colored glasses, especially if we're looking at a relationship, for example. Is this fulfilling you in all of your areas that you need to be fulfilled in? Is it working out the way that you are wanting it to? Is there anything that you can learn from the situation? So really zoom out and kind of like look at how what is going on right now with you. Like when we're talking about a new beginning, we want to think about like all of the things that are currently going on and have gone on, and how this new beginning is going to change what has gone on for you. So really zooming out is going to help you with your new beginnings. Oh, and look at what I just pulled, okay? And I was talking about relationships. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Okay? Maybe you are for people who are in a relationship right now, not saying that your relationship will end, but it could just mean that you are coming into a new phase in your relationship. You guys are, it was just 3:33 on the clock too when I said that. So like you're creating this new, 333 always makes me think about creativity and love and play. So maybe you're coming into a time of like a new kind of romantic cycle. Maybe you guys are coming into a new phase in your relationship. But for some people, I really think that you guys maybe breaking up with somebody, or you are coming into a new relationship if you are single, okay? And you're finding balance, okay? You are taking a shot and you are finding balance, okay? Pile number 6. Sorry, pile number 6, my camera battery just died. So what I was saying is, like, some of you are ending a relationship. Some of you are coming into a new relationship. Some of you are just like, you know, there's this whole kind of newness around you and your relationships. That was like literally, like I was saying with this card, very first thing that I picked up on. And that's going to be a blessing in your life. Whether or not it's like you're like me and you just got engaged, or you are ending a relationship that is toxic, you're not finding any kind of balance in that relationship. No matter what, you have the scales here. We are finding balance, okay? You are finding balance in this new beginning, even if it is tough and difficult, if you are breaking up with somebody, or a relationship is ending, or if you're moving into a new phase in your relationship and you have to have a tough conversation with somebody about, you know, fulfilling your needs. Look at the bigger picture and see where in your life, in your relationships, you could find more balance, okay, is the message that I'm getting right now. So we're going to get some more messages with the Starseed Oracle deck right here. We'll just see what other messages the universe has for you when it comes to what your new beginning blessing is. Oh, okay. I had just like a whole bunch of cards fly out. I'll retry that. Okay, I guess I have two that wanted to come right out. So the very first card we have is Star Bathing, Light Body, Crystal Grid, Transmission Activation. Okay, so I think taking care of yourself during this time, focusing on yourself, okay, even though this is all about new beginnings in relationships, I think it's also going to be a new beginning with you, a new beginning in your own relationship with yourself, okay? I would try and actually go outside and do some stargazing. I feel like it would actually be very beneficial to you, pile number 6, just because I also feel like you're being activated in this time. You're finding this balance, this newness, right, with new beginnings and the new moon. And also you are kind of using any of that kind of like fiery, passionate energy to kind of expand yourself a little bit better, to expand your horizons, to look at the bigger picture and see where you can be a better person for yourself and in your relationships. We also have wait. It is not time yet. Things are being woven. So I feel like this is a message for my single people out there. I feel like if you have been trying to cultivate a relationship, manifest a relationship, this relationship that is coming in for you is so amazing. It's so powerful and galactic and like just romantic and balanced and everything, and it is being woven for you divinely by the universe. Okay, pile number 6. And if you are not single and you are going into a time where you may be breaking up with somebody, that person out there is being woven from this experience. Like, you are learning so much from this kind of like heartbreak and heartache that you may be going through during this time, because you are going to understand how you want to kind of show up in a relationship, what kind of relationship you're looking for. You're having so much knowledge and wisdom from this past experience that it makes it easy for the universe to kind of weave and bring together all of these stardust particles to make this other person. And if you're waiting for a different kind of like stage in your relationship with somebody who's important, and again, this doesn't have to be romantic, but I get the sense that it is for most people out there. It's just a time of waiting right now, right before you're able to plunge in. But just know that this new blessing, this new beginning is your blessing that is coming in for you, okay? Pile number 6. We're going to get a couple more cards with the Rose Oracle deck right here, just to see what else is kind of like coming up for you in this new beginnings. Any more messages about romantic relationships and the new beginnings that await you. We have the Breathing Rose. There we go. Focus. Heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. Yeah. Okay. If you are leaving a relationship right now, just know like you are going to be going through this time of heartache, heart healing. There's going to be a lot of emotions. But you are going to feel more connected to yourself than you ever have been before. And I feel like that for all of you, like you all are going to be coming into this time of feeling connected to yourself and connected to your own heart more than you ever have been before. Okay, crystals are going to be very important for you as well. I also like that I have this selenite stick. So if you want selenite, I would go and get, if you felt drawn to selenite, I would go get selenite because it's a very balancing, kind of cleansing stone. But just know that time, again, we have this whole time kind of situation. Time is gonna be critical in this blessing for you, okay? So even though it may be kind of hard at the beginning with this new beginning, the blessing will come in a while. It comes from the healing. It comes from the time that it takes to be woven, because it's being perfectly orchestrated and created by the universe, by your higher self, by spirit guides for you. This relationship, this new cycle in a relationship, this new cycle with yourself. It could be, you know, falling in love with yourself finally after you leave a situation or a person or somebody lets you down, right? I really feel drawn to the crystals, okay? So I would say go and check out crystals if you felt drawn to crystals. That may be very like healing and beneficial for you, for your connection with yourself and with the divine. Okay, we'll get one more card from this deck for pile number 6. Okay, no, we're getting 2 apparently. We have Rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. Okay, so there is lots of romance in this reading for you, pile number 6. Okay? I feel like it goes again. Finding that romance with yourself is going to help you find romance in other areas of your life. Okay? Romanticizing yourself and romanticizing your life and seeing how beautiful and sensual and loving of a human being you are. Finding that ecstasy with somebody else is going to be, I think, the end result. I think the new beginning is you making that hard decision, you making a choice to prioritize yourself and your love and your happiness, okay? And having those difficult conversations with people so that you can experience this rapture, experience this connection, experience this. And time is going to heal the wound that your heart feels, okay? Because you're going to gain new knowledge, you're going to make new friends, you're going to see more people, okay? And we also have the Thorn, protection, boundaries, clear communication. Yeah, communication is going to be key to you, pile number 6. This is a blessing of you learning how to communicate better with other people and with yourself as well. so that you can have this newness, this new romantic cycle, so that you can have this I really feel like for a lot of you that it's like you're ending something old and you're healing from it, and then because of that wisdom, because of those boundaries and the communication that you have in the first part of this like new beginning, that down the line when you've waited, you've kind of started to heal yourself, you've learned what it is that you want in relationships, how you want to be treated, how like important certain things are to you in a relationship, that the universe, when it is time for you to have this person, this devotion, this romance, this ecstasy, that person will come in for you, or this new version of your partner will come in for you, or you will actually, because you are actually cultivating this within yourself, you are attracting that same kind of energy into your life. Okay, pile number 6. Okay, so we are going to get a couple more cards with the Art Nouveau tarot deck right here. Okay, and we're going to get some final messages from the universe to see what else is going on with this blessing for you. It's amazing to see like all of the hidden blessings that come into our lives. And I love, if you guys are enjoying this reading, I always love seeing like what piles you're coming from, because it just like it I don't know, it just like makes me happy to see how unique everybody is, right? So the first card we have is the 6 of Cups. Yeah, you're finding this new romance, this new relationship, this new see all the flowers. It's like childlike. It's like it was just 11:11 on the clock. It's childlike. You guys are bringing so much kind of new childlike romantic pleasure, like taking pleasure in the simple things in life, this new kind of beginnings, right, that we've been talking about this whole time. This is a huge blessing for you, because if you are in a relationship right now, you're walking away from something that isn't beneficial for you, right? If you need a sign, to whoever is out there, I really feel like I need to put this out there. If you really feel like you've been doubting the relationship, you've been having questions about the relationship, right? I can only tell you what the energy I feel right now is, but it's part of your karmic destiny, this whole thing. Like, this is the Wheel of Fortune. You need to step outside of that relationship so that you can become the best version of yourself, so that you can fall in love with yourself, so that you can bring in this better relationship in your life. Okay, this is your sign. If you've been waiting to get out there, if you're single, if you've been waiting to end the relationship, if you've been waiting to have that hard conversation with somebody to try and like fix something in a relationship, now is the time. Now is the time, pile number 6, for you to go after this. This is your new beginning. Okay, that's why you've been having this kind of on your heart forever. We're not meant to feel sad all the time. We're not meant to, it's important to feel emotions, right? But in a relationship, you're supposed to feel loved, devoted, cherished, right? And if you're not feeling that, then you need to find somebody else who can fulfill that. And that starts with you. That starts with you loving yourself enough to step away from something, to prioritize your own happiness and your own love and your own destiny before somebody else, right? The next card we have is the Tower coming up here. Why does it not want to focus? There we go. Okay, the Tower card. Yeah. There's a big crash and burn, a big life kind of altering energy that's going on, okay? So for anybody who is maybe going through a breakup right now, or has been feeling about, like, worried about going through a breakup, just know, like, it's part of your healing. We have the Death card come out at the same time as the Tower card. So it's like a whole new rebirth, a whole new beginning. And even though that it's painful right now, right? Like this card was saying, heart healing and emotions, the time that it's going to take for you to kind of heal yourself and pick up the building blocks and, like, you know, scuff off your knees and everything, you are going to start to really feel connected to yourself. I get the feeling that maybe you haven't been feeling, like, connected to yourself fully. Like, I feel like you feel stuck, like, oh, this is just like what relationships are supposed to be like. No, relationships are not. The 10 of Wands. You're not supposed to feel, like, burdened in a relationship. You're not supposed to feel bad in a relationship or not looked after. Like maybe some of you feel like you guys are the only ones putting effort into this relationship. Okay? That's not how it's supposed to feel. Obviously, there's hard times and there's good times. But if you're a team, you're supposed to work through things together. You're supposed to have these difficult conversations, find this balance, this give and take. Okay? You should feel happy, right? You deserve, I feel like there's somebody out there. You deserve to feel happy and loved and cherished and the most amazing pleasures in life that you can experience with a romantic relationship, right? It's a partnership. If one person is putting all the effort in and the other person, see? Okay, normally this isn't what the Six of Cups means, but I just made this connection. See how this one person is giving to this other person all of these cups with all of these flowers, and this other person isn't giving anything back? Are you giving way too much and you're not receiving enough? You need to have a conversation, okay? And if you feel that it's time for you to break up with somebody, then it's time, right? We have the Two of Swords and then the Ace of Swords here coming out together. It's like you're not sure which decision to make, but if you make the decision to go after your own self, to make sure that you're going after your own dreams, your own happiness, you're trying to take care of yourself first, that's how you're going to find the best relationship, is when you're prioritizing yourself and you find somebody else who's going to be a fun addition to your life, somebody who you could tell your secrets to, but not something that your world revolves around, right? You should have your own life. You should be loving your own life and living in, like, this amazing, beautiful state. And this blessing that is coming to you is this divine intervention of the Tower and the Rebirth, the Death card, right? You, pile number 6, have a huge divine kind of intervention of this Tower card that's coming in, this new beginning that's kind of being thrust upon you. Okay, there's going to be something that happens, whether it's like something that somebody actually does, or an idea or a thought that comes to you, or a realization, right? And I want you guys to know that if you're worried that you can't get through this, you can get through this, no problem. With the 7 of Wands showing up, you can get through this, no problem. This is part of your blessing. Okay, and I know it seems really hard and like, how could the ending of such a relationship be, a blessing in my life? How could the ending of a past relationship be an ending in my life? How could the ending of something be the beginning of something else? Well, because it is, right? I'm not saying it's not going to be hard. I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy and that it's going to be pleasurable, right? But you are going to learn so much from this, okay? And you already have. I get the feeling that this is probably something that's been weighing on your heart and your soul for a long time, especially with the 10 of Wands over there. Like, you have been dealing with this kind of like heartache or like second guessing yourself or anything like this for a long time, and now you're starting to put in boundaries and clear communication so that you can better yourself. Okay, pile number 6. Like, you guys, I pulled the most cards for you because I really feel like your blessing is gonna be painful, and it's not going to be viewed as a blessing until you have enough time and space away from this kind of like tower and death moment that you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad that I got out of that. I'm so glad that I'm not in that space anymore. I'm so glad that I prioritized myself instead of somebody else. Okay, so pile number 6, if you enjoyed this reading, if you found it helpful or it was just a great confirmation for you, then please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what blessing numbers you got from this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in your next blessing. Love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 7. This is one of your 3 hidden blessings. I'm so excited to be bringing this video to you. Okay, I feel like we need to do just like a little shakeout, so let's just take a couple seconds, do a little shakeout. Okay, I haven't done that with any of the piles, but I felt like this strong energy that just like kind of like surged over me. I feel like there's a lot of energy inside of you guys. So we are going to get started right now, but just so you know, I feel like you guys need to get outside more, or like somehow get like use up some of your energy, burn your energy. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't come up with the right word. Burn some of that energy inside of you. So the very first card and your blessing that is coming for you is the Aspen Spirit Courage. Number 3. Aspen Spirit Courage. You guys have to have the courage to step outside of something, or to go towards something that you are wanting to achieve. The aspen trees, they always make me think of like prosperity, just because of how beautiful they are. And blue butterflies are just messages from the universe that if you see a blue butterfly, it's like the angels or the universe kind of like guiding you. So follow that. If something feels uncomfortable, not in like if something feels uncomfortable you should do it. I'm just saying, like, if you feel like you want to do something but you're nervous or you're scared, you need to have courage to go after that thing, because the reason why you have that kind of nervousness inside of you is because of like our ego and stories that we've told ourselves, but it's because the universe really wants you to go after that thing. And the universe tends to test us with feeling kind of uncomfortable when there's things that we want to do or we want to achieve or we want to go after, okay? They tend to be like, well, do they really want it that much? Because if they do, they need to work for it, okay? And I'm not saying that you have to like hustle. Don't have this hustle mentality. But taking the actions and the steps and making that mental switch of, you know what? Yeah, I can do this thing. I can become a YouTuber. I can become a famous pianist. I can go and travel the world. I can, do whatever X, Y, Z, that you're going to put into there, right? Whatever it is that you want to achieve, you have to first have the courage, the mental fortitude to be able to go after that thing, okay? Yes. Pile number 7. I'm so excited. Let's get some more messages. We're going to start with the Moonology Oracle deck. And if you are drawn to any of these decks that I'm using, I will have them all linked in the description box down below. Okay, so let's see what other messages are coming for you around this courage when it comes to your hidden blessing. Oh, we got 2 cards. Okay, we're going to start with this one. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. You got some fire energy. I am a Sagittarius rising and a Sun Aries, so I always get very like fiery. I can feel the fieriness. That's why I was talking about the energy. It's like I pick up on it right away. You have a lot of energy around you, and whatever you take a shot at, this is what I was talking about with courage. Whatever you decide to take a shot at, even if you don't know how it's going to happen, you're uncomfortable about like kind of like trying to take a shot at it, or you're not sure if it's going to work, luck is on your side. The universe is saying, have courage, right? That's why I was talking about the prosperity that's coming through here. Okay, you guys can go after anything that you want to achieve. It might not come in the way that you expect it to, but if you have faith and you have belief and you believe that you can do anything and you live courageously and you go after your dreams, that you can get and achieve anything you want. Okay, the other card we had that came out, they both came out at the same time, is conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Yeah, again, it's like maybe it's not going to come in the way that you expect it to, or there might be obstacles along the way that are, you know, hard. But that's why you have to have courage. You can't just give up if, like, it's like J.K. Rowling, right? The author of Harry Potter, and I'm sure other authors and many other people out there, right? There's not a lot of people who go after one thing and they get it the first time they try. It's like, sometimes you have to get rejected. Sometimes you have to get tested. So if you just, for example, are trying to create a book and trying to get it published, and a publisher's like, oh, that's a stupid idea, like who would ever want to read that? Go find another publisher. Don't give up. Like, as an artist, if you check on the community page, I'll post like my art on there, and same with my Instagram and my Facebook page. I had to learn a lot about, you know, accepting rejection. Okay? There's a lot of things in your life that you might get rejected for. And does that mean that you should stop? Does that mean that you should stop going after your dreams? No. Just means that you have to have courage. You have to face the uncomfortable bits in life. You have to face the things that scare you, right? Because you are able to get there. Luck is on your side. If you are persistent, you can do and achieve anything in this lifetime. Okay, pile number 7. So we're going to get some more messages with the Starseed Oracle deck right here. And see what else is coming up for you with this courage. More messages from the universe with this hidden blessing. Meant for pile number 7. Ooh, you got the love. Hadrian energy? I'm sorry if I mispronounced this word. Hadrian energy. Codependency, boundaries. Yeah, you guys need to place some boundaries down for yourself. Place some boundaries down, guys, okay? Are you letting the opinions of others stop you from trying to go after this thing? One of the blessings of having courage is that like knowing that you can't be stopped. That there may be obstacles, right? There may be people who have opinions, right, about this, but there is a lot of people out there who would allow the opinions of other people, right? The codependency, depending on what other people think, to stop them, right? My thing is especially like I was talking about as like an artist, as like my own boss is not taking the opinions of others as seriously as I used to, right? I used to take the opinions of other people, especially people who, like, I valued because they're my family members or I looked up to them, right? I would take them so seriously, okay? And I had to eventually put boundaries down for myself of, like, stop asking people what they think of my art. Stop asking people if they think that I could be, you know, a good artist or a good content creator. Stop asking people these things, especially people who are fearful, one, and have never actually done what it is that you're trying to do. Like, if you're trying to be a famous pianist, okay, why are you taking the opinions of people who have never been in music, have never been where you are trying to go? Like, why are you trying to, like, listen to, like, your mom or your uncle who are like, well, you can't ever make any money from that. Who said you can't? Just because they didn't go after their dreams or they didn't go after this thing doesn't mean that you can't. Right? You have to put boundaries up for yourself. Are you going to put the boundary up of, you know what, even if I'm scared and terrified of what it is I'm doing, I know that no matter how many times I get knocked down, that eventually I will have my arrow pierce through to the thing that it is that I'm trying to achieve. I will get through those trees. I will, right? You are having this strong courage come into your life of you being able to set the boundary of, I am courageous and I'm going after anything that I am trying to achieve, right? That's a huge blessing in your life because there's not a lot of people out there who have that, like, mental fortitude to be able to, like, you know, get rejected over and over again or experience heartbreak over and over again, right? You are so resilient, okay? Oh, then we also have wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. Yeah, so again, it kind of goes with what I was talking about. There are going to be trials that you're going to be facing, okay? But with this courage that is like a blessing that's coming in for you, you know that you're just waiting. It's just a matter of time before you are able to break through, before you are able to manifest that thing that you want. It's just a matter of time. Pile number 7. Okay, you have so much on your side, okay, with this courage card. You are able to see past the uncomfortability. You're able to see past the shadows. You're able to see past all of other people's fears. Don't let other people project their fears onto you, okay? Sorry about that, pile number 7. My camera battery died, so I just had to let it charge. So we're going to come back with the Rose Oracle deck right here and just kind of see what other things are going on when it comes to courage. What messages? We have held. Sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, and community. Okay, so this goes really well with what we were talking about earlier about, like, luck being on your side and waiting because things are being woven. Like, you have a lot of universal help, I should say, or, like, if you want to call it God or Goddess or whatever you want to call it, like, things are kind of going on in the background, okay? Unseen help. You are being held in this moment, and that's why you are starting to have courage, because you are sure of the soil that you've been planted in. You are sure of the things that you want to achieve. You're just not sure how you're going to get there, how many times it's going to take a shot in the dark, right? But you're going to have support, and you're going to have support from people in your life as well. Like what I was saying earlier about how some people, like, don't really like they get fearful around things like this because they've never gone after their own dreams or goals or ambitions, and they're like scared for you. There's people out there who may be scared, but they're also going to be very supportive, and there's lots of people out there that you're going to find this community of people who are supportive. And if you are doing anything like online, like in the digital space, I feel like you are going to have a lot of support start to come in, and that's gonna also help kind of fuel your fire, right? Your fiery side, like I was talking about at the beginning. Like, you have a lot of energy around you, and the universe is just like been like, yeah, we're coming in, we're helping you, and you just need to stay on the path. The next card we have is the Rose Thread, Inner Call, Soul Led, the Mystic, Living Courageously. Living courageously. Guys, this is such a... It's just like the universe is like, yeah, see? We're sending, I totally hit the camera too, sorry. We're sending in confirmations over and over and over and over again. Courage, courageously. You guys are being called to do this thing. Okay, so courage is the blessing that's coming in for you. Having courage in whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you need to have courage and put courage into that thing. Put courage and live courageously. Live courageously. Okay? It doesn't matter if, just say you're trying to manifest a camera or like being a photographer or something like that. It could come in the weirdest way possible, okay? Because the universe is working through you. They're working in the background. They're helping you. They're holding you. They're bringing you to this place. But you are also believing that you are going to be a photographer. You may be a different photographer. You may have to take a couple steps to get to the place that you want to be at. But that's part of living courageously, just knowing in your heart of hearts that this thing is coming for you. Okay, pile number 7. So we are going to get some final messages with the Art Nouveau tarot deck right here. Just see kind of what other messages the universe has for you. Get some messages around the blessing of courage. Oh, yeah, see? We have the 7 of Wands. Wands talks about fire and passions and things like that. To me, it's like you can get through anything, no matter what. Okay? You have the courage and the ability to get through anything that stands in your way, especially when it comes to this thing that is like what you're trying to manifest, this career, this opportunity. Like, you are going to sift through everything that you possibly can so that you can get there, because you know. Pile number 7. You know that you have that in you, okay? We also have the Knight of Swords coming in. So I feel like as soon as you start living courageously, so many opportunities are coming in for you. Like, this is one of the fastest moving cards in the tarot, and you are able to just bring in so many opportunities. So many doors are going to open up for you. You're going to be able to take charge, kind of use your intellect, be able to like really go after what it is that you want. And see the birds up here? Do you see them? Let me see if I can zoom in for you. See the birds up here? It's kind of hard. There we go. Okay? That, to me, always makes me think about how the universe is in the background, working in the back, guiding you to this place. And that kind of goes with this Held card. You are being divinely guided. You are also living so courageously, knowing that you can get through anything, that so many opportunities are coming for you. Okay, pile number 7. And another card we have is the King of Wands. Okay, again, it's like you know that you're attractive. You know that you are in the place that you want to and need to be in. You know that you have power. Again, it's just so much fire energy, okay? So I really feel like you have like either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your big three. And if not, then you're just kind of like, you know, really cultivating a lot of fire, creative energy in your life in this time period, okay? And the King of Wands, he knows that he's gonna get there. He knows that whatever he wants can happen. And see how he's just kind of calm, sitting back, waiting? Like, that's you. Not saying that you're gonna sit back and just wait, but you're not stressing over it because you know that the thing that you want to come into your life is coming in. So you're like, okay, well, I don't need to stress about it. I can take a break, okay? We have the King of Swords making an appearance here. So you're going to be using your logic and your passion a lot in this next period, okay? You're going to have to like think very logically, especially if it is like an entrepreneur role kind of like situation that you're trying to manifest. Okay, not saying that you can't have emotions in it, but this is kind of what you're going to be needing to use during this blessing. This blessing is going to bring you a lot of kind of logical thinking and passionate thinking mixed together, and that's how you are going to continue to move forward. You are, again, this King of Swords energy, okay? Somebody who, again, knows what they want, is very ambitious, is going to go after what they want, and knows how to think, how to use their mind to kind of bend the will of the universe to what they want to bring into this universe, right? Not saying that you like that you can't manifest right now, but it's going to help you with having this like new mindset around living courageously, knowing and living in the belief that these things are going to come to you. Again, we have more birds in the background. There's a lot of like birds kind of in the background. So to me, that just talks about, you know, being held. And then finally, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, I feel like for some of you out there, not all of you, but for some of you, maybe you're kind of getting caught up in the hustle mentality, like hustle culture. And I personally do not think hustle mentality is safe or productive, really. Like, I feel like it's productive in the short term and like getting goals and like that bank in the short term, but in the long term it's not sustainable whatsoever. You guys need to take some well rested time for yourself, okay? Get some nice rest. Make sure you're getting at least 8 hours of sleep every night. I struggle with that too, but it's important that we are taking care of our bodies, taking care of our needs, okay? Because if we're not taking care of our needs, how are we supposed to live to the most of our potential? Like, how are we supposed to like live courageously and like manifest our dreams and do all of these things that we want, right? Get rest, people, okay? Don't get caught up in hustle mentality, because as soon as you let go of that hustle mentality and you just have this belief, right, with the King of Swords, you have this belief that this thing is just going to come in. It's going to come in way quicker, right, than it will over here where you're just lying and resting and praying and waiting, right? So I think that you guys, number 7, have an amazing blessing coming to you. Like, not a lot of people get amazing blessings as courage, right? Courage is such a powerful blessing to receive, because it really like talks about any aspect of your life, but it talks about like a core change in who you are and who you believe that you could be, and in the way in which that you go about reacting to certain situations, right? And not only do we have courage, but we have live courageously, pile number 7. So I'm going to leave you there. I hope you all enjoyed this 3 blessings or 3 hidden blessings tarot reading. If you guys enjoyed this, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments down below what 3 blessings are coming to you, because I always love seeing all of the unique unique combinations that everybody gets, okay? So I'll see you in your next blessing soon. Love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 8. This is one of your hidden blessings that is coming to you. So I'm excited to see what all 3 hidden blessings are. Make sure to comment down below and let me know all of the hidden blessings that are coming to you, because I love seeing the unique kind of combinations that people get. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. This is one of your blessings. We have the Spring Guardian, the Spirit Guardian of Summer expansion. Apparently I can't read right now. Okay, expansion. Wow, pile number 8. You guys are expanding, and that's so funny that you are pile number 8, because 8 is like the number for infinity, right? And so like expansion always makes me think of like infinite and like expanding beyond what we can see and just infinitely expanding. So I just love that you guys are pile number 8 and you chose this. It was just 1, 2, 3 on my clock, okay, and that one doesn't happen that often. So to me, that means like you're taking certain steps. You are in a kind of taking certain steps to get to the next point, okay, of expansion. So just know if you see 1, 2, 3, then the universe is with you at that time. So we are going to get right into our oracle decks, and I will link all of the boxes, or all of the decks that I'm using in the description box down below. Okay, and this first deck I'm using is the Starseed Oracle. And get some more messages on your blessing on expansion. Okay, and whenever you're watching this, it's probably going to happen in the summer, just because we have like the summer expansion, and I feel like we all feel, most of us I should say, feel most energized in the summer, because there's sunlight, there is this nice warm weather, right? So just lots of expansion is happening for you. We have, you've got the love, Hadrian energy, codependency, boundaries. Oh, okay. So I feel like maybe right now you guys are having some codependency issues, whether that be in a relationship, family members, friends. Maybe you've been like really like codependent to being quote unquote a loner, or like somebody who likes to be by themselves, and you are starting to expand beyond that. You have to kind of let some of your really tight boundaries down, okay? And normally I would say put your boundaries up, but in this case, because we are trying to expand, I feel like maybe you have some unhealthy boundaries, right, that you've kind of been codependent to, because maybe something in the past has happened to you and you're scared of like kind of going outside beyond whatever this situation was. Like you're codependent to a partner because last time maybe you had another partner that cheated on you, so you're very like stuck to this partner, trying to make sure that everything is like, you know, going the way that you want it to. Or maybe it's like with friendships, you're like scared to move past the couple of people you trust because something happened in past friendships or past relationships, right? And now is a time for you to find the love inside of yourself, right? Your own self-love, so that you're able to expand past this codependency, past these kind of not healthy boundaries that you have, or these boundaries that you've put up that no longer are serving you in any way, right? Okay, we have 2 cards that wanted to come out for you. We have the Earth School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth Study, Higher Learning. Okay, yeah, I feel like these boundaries were put in place to kind of help keep you safe, I want to say. But it's time for you to let that go, to have this kind of soul growth, this expansion. And that's kind of the blessing that's coming in for you, is that you are expanding your soul. You're expanding your ideas around relationships, around friendships, around literally every aspect in your life. But I get the feeling that this is about expanding beyond what you currently think is possible for yourself. Like, I feel like you don't think that you can, I get the feeling that some of you out there don't have like a lot of self-worth, is what I was trying to say. Like, I feel like you use these kind of mechanisms, these coping strategies, as like a way to like keep yourself small, because it's scary to go out there and try and have this soul growth and have this expansion. Okay, because things that maybe have happened in the past, maybe you are just so like comfortable and feel so safe in this space that it's hard for you to expand. And now is the time for you to expand. You have to have this soul growth. You have to have these life lessons that are like gonna help you become the best version of yourself, pile number 8. Okay, the other card that we have totally goes with what we were talking about too. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, so we have coping mechanisms and codependency. Okay, there's a lot of like, maybe you aren't even like fully aware of all of the things in the past that have happened to you, or how they kind of have affected your life. Okay, but it's time for you to let the universe in. It's time for you to let yourself in, to expand beyond what you've been doing for the last however many years, right? Addiction. Now, I'm not there. Maybe there's somebody out there who does use substance as, you know, a coping mechanism. Okay, and if you do, I'm sending you so much love. Okay, I want you to get the help that you need. But there's people out there who are using codependency, who are using relationships. They're using past events, kind of to feed into this toxic narrative that maybe you hold, that everybody is out to get you, or that you can't ever have a good relationship, or you're not meant to have friends, or you're not meant to do this, and blah, 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 right? It's time for you to move away from that. Okay, loosen your grip on the reins. Stop trying to control everything by being like, oh, well, like, if I stay at home, nobody can hurt me. No, nobody can hurt you except for yourself. You're hurting yourself by not allowing yourself to move past this stagnant space that maybe you're in right now. Okay? It's time for you to have fun and expand and learn, and it's going to be a huge blessing for you, pile number 8. Like, there's so many blessings coming in for you. Let's get some more information using the Moonology Oracle deck. Okay, but I already can see, like, that you guys don't even understand how, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Wow. Put that there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this one up here. Pile number 8. Show the world the real you. Sorry, I got distracted by where I was putting the cards. You guys have, and this is what I was trying to say before this card came out, is that you have so much to offer the world. You have so much to, like, so much love and fun and joy and energy to, like, offer this world. But you don't see it. Because you have this like kind of like toxic boundary up around yourself, or this boundary that you used as a coping mechanism or as a safety strategy that no longer serves you. It no longer serves you, pile number 8. It's time for you to get out and really show the world who you are. Okay, the world needs that and you need that. You're never gonna feel fulfilled or happy. Yes. Okay, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. This is going to be a huge blessing for you, okay? A huge blessing for you. You guys are going to, like, up-level your life tenfold, 100%. Okay, the North Node is, like, the thing in the sky that you should be going towards. Like, you should be diving deep into why there's certain strategies. You're going to learn a lot about, like, you know, toxic behaviors that you have, because as human beings, we all have toxic behaviors that, you know, we use as coping strategies or safety mechanisms. And you're going to start to learn, like, why it is that you do the things that you do. And by diving deep, you're able to expand your awareness of yourself, so that when you come out, you're able to expand all of the experiences you want around you, expand the lives of other people. Like, you have so much potential of growth, pile number 8. And you don't even know. You don't even know how much love and growth you have, right? We have open, say yes, expand through the extremes, trust life. Literally, what was I just talking about? You have to go deep so that you can come out and expand your horizons even more than you thought was possible. Okay, say yes to this. Say yes to this expansion. Okay, and the other card we have is the Rose Garden. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Yeah, especially when you're going through this time period of, like, really learning all about you, expanding, growing. There's going to be a lot of growing pains. There's going to be a lot of maybe habits that you've held for, like, years and years that is going to be really hard for you to let go of. So be gentle with yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't ridicule yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, pile number 8. Be gentle with yourself. Wow, so much like I feel like people who are watching this blessing, this number 8 blessing of expansion, like, I feel like the universe is, like, continuing to be like, yeah, it's time to get open. It's time to get out of your comfort zone. It's time to show the world the real you. It's time to expand. It's time to have soul growth. Like, they're all synonyms for the same thing, which is expanding beyond what you see as possible, right? Expanding beyond what you think is possible, expanding beyond what you think is comfortable. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to say this here. Have you guys ever seen the YouTube channel Yes Theory, where their whole motto is, like, seeking discomfort? Okay, because through discomfort, that's when you start to have the most growth, that has the most impact on our souls as we're trying to expand and grow, right? So if you've ever heard of Yes Theory or never have, and you feel called to go maybe check out their videos, they're really, really great videos of expanding and learning and fun and love and everything. I would go check them out. Okay. But it really makes me feel like you guys don't really see the potential that you have inside of yourself. Okay. You have so much to give. You have so much energy to use, to utilize, to make dreams possible for yourself and for other people. Like, this isn't just, like, expanding so that you can, like, go and get a job. Like, this is expanding, like, to the next level of, like, the divine is here to show you, like, hey, you were called here to help other people. You were called here to expand the minds of other people, not only yourself. Okay, pile number 8. So we are going to get some final messages with the Art Nouveau Tarot deck. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up for you with this expansion, this blessing of expansion. Blessing of expansion for pile number 8. It's like we don't have much else to say to you guys. Okay, there's one card that wanted to come right out. Oh, yeah. we have the Five of Cups. So don't be so concerned. Maybe this is a message for one person out there, for a couple. Don't be so concerned about the past times that you've tried to expand or you've tried to grow and they haven't worked, because there's other cups behind you that you aren't aware of. There's other things, meanings of you expanding. There's sometimes we try and do something that is the right thing, but it's not the right time. And right now is the right time for you to expand your horizons. Pile number 8, okay? Don't worry about the past things that haven't worked out. Don't worry about the past things that, have led you to keep yourself small, okay? Because you have so much potential behind you that you just can't see because you're not looking in the right way. Yeah, it's okay, okay? We have the Ten of Swords. Nothing is going to be as painful as it once was. Okay, sorry about that, pile number 8. I'm not sure where I left off with this, with the Ten of Swords, so I'll just show you again. The Ten of Swords talks about, like, something being so extremely, excruciatingly painful. And I just want you to know that nothing that you encounter will be as, like, mentally painful or draining or taxing as this last thing was. Okay, you are going past this, okay? You are letting this go, okay? Don't worry about these cups over here that we've spilt, that we've failed at, these last things that just haven't brought us, like, the success that we're looking for. This is all about mind games right here with the Ten of Swords. You are expanding past that. You don't need to worry about something being so painful that you can't get through it mentally, because you can, right? And the spirits and universe are here saying you can with the Seven of Wands, okay? If you are passionate about it, if you have fire in your belly to do something, you will find a way to get through all of these obstacles. Okay? You will find a way to get through all of these obstacles. And that's what's happening, right? With the Show the World the Real You. You need to be open to saying yes. Okay? I feel like that's the biggest thing that is stopping you from this blessing, from this expansion, is from just allowing yourself to be open, allowing yourself to step out of your comfort zone, because this Ten of Swords over here has kind of, like, kept you small, and it's time for you to, get up and be like, you know what? No, actually, I'm going to take the world by storm. I'm going to take myself by storm. And I'm going to get through all of these obstacles. Because guess what? When you start to go through these obstacles, the universe is going to start to pick up and take things out. They're also going to start opening up so many opportunities for you with the Seven of Cups. So you guys may be seeing sevens as well. Or maybe you were drawn to pile number 7 because we have a lot of, like, kind of 7 energy here. You guys are going to be presented with so many opportunities as soon as you start to expand, as soon as you start to kind of say yes to growth, to expansion, right? Now, of course, some of them aren't always going to be, like, the best thing, like with this little dragon thing here, or this snake up here, right? But some of them are going to be amazing. Like, we've got all of this jewels. We've got this castle in the background. We've got glory here with the wreath. Like, there's so many things that are going to come in for you. And the part of it is that you have to know that not everything is going to work out perfectly. And that's part of this Five of Cups. Not everything is going to work out perfectly or work out the way that you want it to, but you have to be able to say yes to the experiences, because each experience teaches you something that helps you get closer to the thing that you are trying to achieve or trying to manifest, or to your purpose. Okay? That's part of life. That's part of the school of life, is trial and error. You can't be scared of trial and error, pile number 8, okay? And the final card we have is the Page of Cups. Okay? Yeah, you're going on this journey of like, you know what? I'm finally picking up that cup that was behind me that I didn't see before, and I'm going to just like let it lead me where it needs to lead me, because I know that I need to follow it, but I'm not sure kind of what the outcome is going to be, and that's okay. That's part of stepping out of your comfort zone. That's part of seeking discomfort and kind of expanding and growing. It's going to be a huge blessing in your life. Pile number 8. I feel like I want to get like another couple cards for you. What does the outcome look like for pile number 8 when they start to expand their mind? Oh, yes. Okay. We have the Chariot that came out and the King of Swords. So you guys, once you get on this chariot, once you get on this path, eventually you are going to become this unstoppable force of nature, of expansion, of growth, right? With the Chariot, you won't be able to be stopped. Okay, you are going to kind of steam ahead at your own pace and kind of be able to show other people what it means to expand, what it means to grow. And then with the King of Cups, right? You are starting at this Page of Cups of being open to your emotions. And by the end of this, you are going to have expanded so much that you are so emotionally intelligent. Pile number 8, not saying that you aren't right now, but you are going to be so open to emotions, to feelings. You're going to be able to be the king of your emotions, be able to help other people with their emotions. A lot of people will probably come to you for advice by the end of this. Okay? So pile number 8, if you enjoyed this reading, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and also let me know in the comments down below what other blessings you had, okay? And I'll see you in your next blessing soon. Love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 9. This is one of your 3 hidden blessings that is meant for you. So let's get right into your reading. I'm so excited that you're here. Make sure to put in the comments down below all of your 3 hidden blessings, because I love seeing like the unique combination of all of the blessings that everybody receives. So your blessing is, ooh, this is such a good one. Ancient Oak Spirit Strength, number 2. Wow. Pile number 9, you guys are becoming a strong, beautiful, mystical being. Okay, sorry, just trees to me are like beautiful, mystical beings. So strength. You are having a lot of strength come in so many different aspects of your life, but we will get more information on what this means. Okay, and again, guys, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We are going to start with the Moonology Oracle deck. All of the decks I'll be using today are in the description box down below if you want to check them out. So let's get some more information around your blessing of strength, pile number 9. Ooh, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Come on, there we go. Your hard work is paying off. More earth energy. Okay, with Capricorn. Capricorn is such an earth sign. Okay, and it really looks like whatever you've been trying to achieve or maybe have like mental fortitude against is really paying off, right? You are somebody who can kind of go after whatever it is that you want to achieve, and you're a hard worker. You have a lot of strength, mental strength. Okay, physical strength, yes, but mental strength for sure in working very hard to achieve whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. Pile number 9. I can see that that is a huge blessing for you in your growth journey. Okay, we also have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So this also means to me that you have strength in knowing like, if this thing doesn't work out the way that I expect it to, that's okay. I'm perfectly fine the way that I am, and I'm waiting for this thing to come in. I'm waiting for it to come in so that I can kind of expand my horizons, you know what I mean? And also to me, this, like, the mutable moon always to me talks about being able to kind of have the strength to bend the will of the universe, kind of like fold and knead and shape rocks and the universe into the way that you want it to. So maybe you have been trying to manifest something and your hard work is starting to pay off because things are being moved and kind of created at your will. Because nothing is yet set in stone means that, you know, the universe could come in and, you know, change how this thing is going to come in for you. But it also looks like you have the power and the strength to be able to kind of create whatever it is that you want. Okay? Oh, okay. Oh, I just dropped my entire deck on the floor. Yay. Okay. So the next deck that we're going to be using is the Starseed Oracle deck. Okay. And we're going to get some more information on your blessing of strength. Come on. There we go. Get some more messages for pile number 9 on the blessing of strength that is coming into their life. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. Ooh. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay, and that 100% makes a lot of sense to me with the oak spirit here, because trees to me are just, again, like these ancient mythical beings that have been here for so long. They have so much wisdom and knowledge to give us. And it's like, you're not worried about the time that it's going to take to have this thing happen. Even though it says your hard work is paying off, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen right away. It just means all of the strength, all of the hard work, everything that you're putting into this is paying off. But because it's such a huge thing, the timing is going to take a little bit longer than maybe most people would want. But because you have this mental strength, this kind of like happiness about you, you know, it's fine. It's going to take nothing is going to happen super quickly, and that's fine with me. Okay, I am an ancient oak spirit. I am an ancient oak spirit. I am patient person. I have the mental strength to wait this because I know that the rewards that I'm going to reap when this thing comes to me is going to be so amazing. Like, you guys have so much mental strength. Okay? I'm going to get one final message with this deck before we move on to the Rose Oracle deck. This one. Okay. Ooh. Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Yeah, you are devoted to this strength, to this thing that you are trying to manifest. Right, pile number 9. I feel like we're going to get some more information. It's a little cryptic for me right now. But with make your life a moving prayer, again, it's just like knowing in your heart of hearts that nothing is yet set in stone and that you have the ability, the strength to be able to kind of manipulate. I don't like saying manipulate, but kind of like bend things to your will, be able to manipulate the situation so that you can have the thing that you want. Okay, in the best way possible. Not in a, like, you're not going to go start manipulating people, but like physically, like bend, or alchemy. Like, I feel like you guys are like alchemists, right? Like, you can kind of bend reality to your will. That's what I was looking for. Bending reality to your will. Okay, because you have this like mental strength, okay, this ancient wisdom inside of you, and this physical kind of spiritual strength. Okay, so we're gonna get some more messages with the Rose Oracle deck right here, and we'll see what else is coming for you with this strength. Ooh, the Sun. Joy enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, play. Yes. That's what I was talking about. You guys have that strength, that love, that joy inside of you, right? You have so much joy inside of you. And I'm excited to see kind of what else kind of comes out for you in this blessing. I feel like maybe you have for a long time felt like you guys aren't strong, or maybe you have, maybe you're like me and you're like very emotional and you let yourself cry in front of people. You you kind of like let your emotions and feelings out, and a lot of people in our world would think that that isn't strong, but to me that is extremely, extremely strong. And I feel like you're always like the life of the party, always the sun. You're bubbly. People come to you and they're like, that person can't be strong, but you guys are. You guys are so strong because you don't let things hold you back. You allow yourself to kind of experience the emotions, these mental what's the right word? These mental blocks, if you will, or these obstacles, right? These terrible things that have happened to you. You allow yourself to deeply, fully feel those things, and that is what gives you strength. So I want you to know that this blessing has been inside of you forever. Forever. It's just coming to the surface now because you're finally believing, yeah, you know what? I am strong. I am so strong. I allow myself to feel emotions to the deepest, darkest depths and to the highest of highs, to the sun. You are so bubbly, and because of this, because of your variety of being able to feel, you're able to, like I was saying, kind of bend the reality around you because of how strong your emotions are, how strong your energy is, how strong your thoughts are, okay? And it's all going to come down to the timing, and you know that. So don't worry. This is a huge blessing for you because I feel like if this thing was to come into you, like come for you right now, like if you were able to make it happen right now, it would be too soon for you. It would be too overwhelming all at once because of how much energy, how much strength you have in like making this thing happen. Okay? So that's why we have the timing coming up here. The next card we have is the Mystic Rose. Compassion, devotion, humanity, humility, grace. Yes. That's what I was talking about just with the sun. Like you guys have so much compassion, so much humanity. Again, that kind of ancient spirit that I feel like a lot of people in our society, at least in the Western world, have kind of forgotten. Like how to have this enjoyment of life, how to have this playfulness around life, how to be compassionate souls to other people. And you have so much strength, like I was saying at the very beginning of the reading, in every aspect of your life. You are such a strong and stable beacon of hope and love and joy and light for so many people. Okay? And it's time that blessing comes out for you. It's time for you to walk through this door and see that blessing for yourself, right? It's time for you to be devoted to yourself and your strength and your expansion. Okay, pile number 9. We're going to get some more messages with the Art Nouveau Tarot deck right here. Just see what else is coming up for you with your blessing of strength. Okay. We have the Fool card coming out as your very first card. See, it's like because you're so happy-go-lucky, like the Fool, people don't see the strength that you have inside of you. But it takes so much strength to go on a journey of self-discovery. It takes so much strength to walk away from the societal norms that we've kind of like had on us forever, right? And you're finally doing that. You're finally stepping out. You're finally having the strength to step out of the society and like the norms that people have put on us, right? It's time for you to go on this new journey, this new expansion, and having that enjoyment, that playfulness around it, to enjoy it, because it doesn't matter how long it's going to take for you. You have the strength to wait it out because you're like, yeah, it's going to be such a fun journey. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords coming up here. Okay, you are going to be somebody who, on the surface, some people will think as like very, like the Fool card. Okay, but you also have this other side of yourself that is extremely intelligent. Okay, extremely intelligent. That's why I was saying you guys have the thoughts and the ability to kind of bend the universe, bend reality to what you want it to be with just your thoughts. Just your thoughts. Pile number 9, okay? With just your thoughts. You have so much intelligence, okay? That's why we have the Mystic Rose over there. Devotion, okay? Devotion. You're devoted to this pathway of growth and strength and expansion. And that's going to be, the strength is going to be a huge, huge blessing for you, okay? Pile number 9. Let's get another card for you, pile number 9. Ooh. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, okay? And to me, this is like you feeling left out in the cold, okay? And I think that is part of the strength that you have, is because maybe in the past people have doubted you because of, you know, how happy you are or how kind of bubbly you can come off, right? People have doubted you and they've kind of ostracized you, and that is a huge strength because you're like, you know what, I know how to be alone. I know how to do this. And that has been a strength for you. It's like kind of like a little thing in your back pocket that you have. You're like, yeah, I'm not worried about being alone anymore because I've been forced to be alone or have been forced to be like lonely in my mind because people don't believe in me and I believe in myself. And that's how you're getting this justice that's coming in for you. Okay? There's people who have doubted you in the past and you are expanding so far beyond that it doesn't matter what people think of you anymore, because you're coming into this place of justice at the end of this with this strength. You're receiving justice for this. This is why you're able to have the mental strength to, you know, it doesn't matter how many years it takes for me to achieve this thing. It's going to happen, and I have this belief that it's going to happen, and I'm bending the reality of the universe around me so that this thing can happen, right? And you have the, wait, which way is it? I think it's this way in this deck. The Hanged Man. Okay. You have the Hanged Man coming up here. This kind of whole, whatchamacallit, viewpoint of yours has been shifted because you have had this 5 of Pentacles of being left out in the cold. You have this whole different perspective than most people have. And that is part of the core part of your strength that's coming. Because you're like, yeah, it doesn't matter how long it takes. I have the strength. I'm not going to let other people's opinions bother me anymore. Because I know how smart I am. I know that I can do this, right? You have so much strength. Okay, pile number 9. I almost called you pile number 8. If you guys enjoyed this reading, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments down below what blessings you receive, because I love seeing the unique combination of blessings from all of the different piles, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in your next blessing soon. Love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 10. This is one of your 3 hidden blessings that is coming to you. I'm so extremely excited. You are the last blessing that I am doing today. Whew, and I feel like there is so much energy around, but not like fiery, but more like, I don't know, like there's mystery or mystical kind of like energy around. Maybe it's just that I'm excited that you guys are my final reading today. Okay, so if you enjoy this, make sure to let me know in the comments down below what all of your blessings were, because I love seeing what everybody receives. So let's just get right into it and see what your blessing is. Oh, wow. So you guys get the card of the deck. See, this is the back of the deck. You get this card. Wow. Pegasus, transcending, number 28. Transcending. So you are, this is funny, you're transcending everything around you that we think is possible, right? You're going to this mythical plane, right, with this Pegasus. Like you are going to like another, I feel like you guys are going to another vibrational level, but you're also transcending anything that we know is possible, anything that you know is possible, right? Okay, so we are going to get some more information. Actually, I feel like I want to read this. I haven't done that for any of the cards, but I feel like I really need to read this card for you. Also, I opened up to courage. Okay, so having courage will be important for you guys as well. Grab hold of the mane. Pegasus is leaping into the sky with you on his back. You can feel the wind rush by as this winged horse climbs higher and higher, his muscles rippling beneath you. You are keenly aware of his majesty's strength and power as you are brought closer and closer to the heavens. History is replete with myths and legends of a winged horse, the protector of the soul. The Pegasus represents the immortality of your spirit and journey to the heavens. The appearance of this card is a sign. Get ready for a dramatic activation of your spiritual journey. A powerful transformation is at hand. Great things are possible in your life. Prepare yourself to fly high above adversity. The Pegasus rise above the earthly realms offers a higher celestial perspective. Take time to meditate, and profound insights about your life will be revealed. You are asked to see the situation at hand from a higher perspective. Step away from the drama and emotional manipulation of others. Some stories describe that where his hooves strike the earth, new springs emerge, life begins anew. In Greek mythology, Pegasus activates and befriends the 9 muses who inspire creativity, liberal arts, music, science, poetry, and visual arts. Hence, Pegasus is symbolic of creativity. The message here is to focus on the incredible creativity, vitality, and spiritual awakening within you. The spirit of Pegasus says, you are on a pilgrimage of the soul. It's time to transcend the weight of earthly burdens. Fly over situations that have been pulling you down. Don't involve yourself with the drama of others. When you remember that you have come from spirit and are eternal, challenging situations will resolve. A profound transformation is at hand. Yeah, this is like all of the energy that I was feeling before I even flipped the freaking card over. Like, you guys are going on such a huge, like, and not just a spiritual awakening, like a huge, huge, huge spiritual awakening. Like, profound, extremely profound spiritual awakening. Okay, pile number 10. And also 10 to me is like, it's like, right at the end, right before it turns to 1, it's like you're transcending the line between 9 and 1, right? Like you're going on this whole ride, okay? So we are going to get some more messages for your spiritual awakening, your growth, but also before I use these cards, I feel like people who are creative, who have been drawn to this pile, like artists, musicians, people like that, it's time for you to utilize your art to kind of use it as a beacon of transcension, a beacon of what's the right word that I'm looking for? Like being able to utilize it to help you in your journey of growth. Okay, use it as kind of like a spiritual diary, if you will. Like, I know whenever I create art, there's some art that I create just for the sake of creating art, and there's some art that I create that I actually feel like this is part of my soul on a canvas. And I feel like there's a lot of you that are going to be kind of experiencing that. Like, this is a chunk of my soul that is incarnated into this world through music, or through baking, or through writing, or through art, right? Okay. You guys are probably also going to be having a lot of like angel numbers come around you. You're going to have a lot of, I just noticed that number 28 is 10 as well. So, you know, you might see 1010s a lot. Just know that that is like you are kind of like going in between the realm of reality, that of what we know as reality and what the universe knows as reality. Okay, so I'm going to use the Moonology Oracle deck right here to get some more messages for you. Oh, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Wow. Okay. Win-win outcome. But we already knew that with transcension, with transcending. Okay, you're transcending what we know as human beings to be possible in this world. Okay, so something even bigger is coming for you. Yeah, a new start is coming. Something even bigger. Come on, focus. There we go. Something even bigger is coming for you, pile number 10. Like, something huge. Something that I can't even fully comprehend because, you know, everybody's is going to be slightly different. But it's going to expand you and stretch you. And just so you know, like, this isn't going to be a time of like feeling like cozy. Like, whenever we go through these kind of like awakenings, a lot of things come to the surface. A lot of emotions come to the surface. A lot of stored trauma in our bodies will come to the surface. And if what this is saying is 100% true, then you guys are going through a huge transformation. Huge. Okay, like I think that this is probably gonna take like a year for you to fully like go through this whole transformation, this transcending of what you know and believe is true. Okay, but it's a huge blessing for you because I feel like you are going to be a beacon for so many people, a beacon of light and love and hope, a beacon of spiritual especially in this time period that we're going through with like all of the wars and all of the hatred and everything. I feel like you're bringing so much love and awareness into this world, and that is part of your soul's destiny, part of your karma, because of how powerful of a transformation this is going to be for you. Okay, wow, this one just flipped over right away. This is the Starseed Oracle deck. We have Starkeeper, Cosmic Ancestor Seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, make sure that you are taking care of yourself in this time, because especially when we go through kind of like big transformations like this, we can get because we're so open to everything. You need to make sure that you're casting circles around yourself, or like visualizing white light around you, so that no negative entities are like able to harm you, or toxic beliefs from other people aren't able to harm you. Okay, an evil eye may be good for you. If somebody has given you an evil eye, then most definitely wear that. This is what an evil eye is. I have one on me right now. My sister got me from Greece. Okay, so make sure that when you are going through this, that when you're going internally into your heart, and into this spiritual awakening that you kind of keep yourself safe. But cosmic ancestor, I feel that's why I was feeling like you guys have, I feel like you have been here before. You have done this before, or you have been like on a path like this in another universe, or another universe, or like another planet. But you guys have been sent here to sorry, that was like 12 cards. You've been sent here to help other people, okay? And you are going through this huge transformation in this next year. From whenever you are watching this video, for the next year, you are going to be going through some crazy transformation, some crazy shifts, okay? And don't worry about what the outcome is going to be. That's part of the process of transcending. It's like, I know that it's going to be fine. Everything that I go through is for my benefit so that I can help other people, okay? We also have the Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So maybe that's why you've been having maybe you are kind of feeling this transformation come about you, and that's why you're having so much anger, so many outbursts, because your energy isn't being utilized the correct way. And I've noticed whenever I go through kind of like spiritual awakenings, obviously not to this level, but I mean I have, but like not to this extreme level right here. I have felt angry, I have felt left out in the cold, I have felt like nobody understands me, and I feel like it's really time for you to ground yourself, right? We have Libra, we have the grounding energy, we have Mars over there. It's important that you ground yourself as you are kind of shifting and up leveling, okay? Because that anger is just like a kind of what's the right word? A secondary effect of what's actually happening beneath the surface until you start to truly go through this transformation. So the anger you maybe have been feeling for the last couple of months, that is just a growing pain of what is going on, okay? You are going to be softening around to love with this new start coming to you. We also have the Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Yes, be gentle with yourself during this time of expansion and growth, okay? Be super gentle with yourself, okay? Because there may be lots of, like I was saying, lots of emotions coming up, lots of traumas coming up, lots of past life remembering coming up for you, lots of clairvoyancy coming up for you. Like, there's going to be a lot of things that come into your life, like you feeling like kind of overwhelmed at some points, right? And then feeling calm, and then looking behind you and like seeing something like an interdimensional being. It could be scary, could be startling for some of you. I feel like some of you will actually have the ability to see things beyond the realm that we can see as human beings right now. And it's time for you to forgive yourself for things that... This is also going to be a painful time because you will, through this transcension, kind of go back and see where you were in the wrong, right? Or what you've done wrong, right? And it's time for you to forgive yourself during those times. As hard as it can be, it's time for you to forgive yourself, because it's so important that you receive that forgiveness. You receive the forgiveness of yourself and the universe for anything that has happened, because those, again, everything that's happened to you is part of your growth in your journey, and it was a learning lesson for you. What can you learn from those things, okay? And the final card before we get into the tarot deck is the crowning initiation. Wow, not intuition. Initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Yeah, You guys are being initiated into this kind of like spiritual council or this like higher up place of spirituality. Like I really feel like a lot of you are going to be like healers, mystics. Maybe some of you identify with like the witch archetype. But you guys are going to be transcending what it is that we know is possible as human beings. Okay, there's not even like enough that I can say at this time of like kind of what you're gonna go through fully. I'm gonna get some tarot cards to kind of get some overall energies, but everybody's journey is gonna be slightly different because we're all kind of here for a specific reason. But the most that you need to know is that everything that has gone on in your life up to this point when you're watching this video has been a learning lesson for you, has been a block in your growth, so that you can start to dive deep into all of that, so that one day at the very end of all of this, when you finally found your spiritual path, your spiritual way, because everybody who's watching this, spirituality is going to play a huge role in your life. And obviously, like, transcending is going to be a huge blessing. It's also going to be such a huge journey for you, and it's not going to be easy. And that's why you are here, because you are the people that can really go through this and stand to go through this. You know what I mean? Like, you can endure. And that's why you were put here by the universe, by God, by the goddess, by the heavens, right? You are here to have a seat at the table, to help other people on their path, to help them get through their anger, right? To help them. Whether it be through tarot cards or through actual like mystical kind of shamanistic healing. Like, it's going to be so different for everybody. So we're going to get some more messages with the Art Nouveau tarot deck, but you guys have like, oh my gosh, I feel like I could sit here and talk to you for hours about the possibilities of everything that could be going on. Okay? So pile number 10, what other messages do they need to know for their transcending, for their journeys? What can help them? Not like, okay, that was like 15 cards. Ha! Judgment. Wow. Judgment. We have Judgment right here. See, you are being called by the heavens to help people, okay? You also are going to receive judgment from a lot of other people who don't understand what this pathway is, and that's okay. Just know, like, that is part of your journey. That's part of your learning lessons, is that not everybody is going to be okay with this pathway. And it is a lonely pathway at the beginning, okay? You're going to lose a lot of friends. A lot of people around you are going to be like, what are you doing? But it's okay, because this is part of your destiny. Part of your destiny. Okay? Pile number 10. You are also going to reincarnate into, again, like with the have the seat at the table, you are going to incarnate into this kind of, I feel like some of you may be like angels incarnated as humans. Like, I get that sense for a lot of you. Okay. Oh yeah, see, we had the Temperance card that just flew out as well. Like, you are finding peace and tranquility and balance through this long journey, right? Again, more angel kind of energy here. See? Like, I just feel like a lot of you are angels reincarnated in this lifetime as humans that are sent down here to help people because of all of the crazy crap that our world is going through. Instead of, you know, treating people with the golden rule, like, do unto others as you'd have done unto you. We have to have all of this hatred and loathing, and it hurts my soul, and I'm sure that it hurts your soul as well. Okay? Oh, Wow. We have the Magician now. Wow. Pile number 10. You guys have so much power, right? That's why I was saying you guys are angels. Like, you are transcending. You are able to literally manifest anything you want. You are able to face the judgments of others with ease and poise and grace. You are able to bring in balance and harmony into this world. That is like what is happening on the other side of this transcension that you are going through. Okay, you guys are able to bring in so much. Yes, you're able. I was just about to say this. You're able to bring in so much wealth and prosperity into your life, into the lives of other people. So with the the King of Pentacles, right? You are somebody who is humble. You are somebody who is of this earth. You are somebody, again, with all of this grounding energy, you are somebody who is so grounded and graceful and loving and charismatic. Okay? By the end of this transcending kind of journey, this blessing that you are going through. Okay? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles making an appearance. Again, it's just the whole wish fulfillment, like all of your wishes, all of your desires, everything is coming true to you because you are being blessed by the universe, because you have such a huge part in the healing journey of our world as a collective. You have a huge, huge part to play in the collective, like, healing of this world. Okay, pile number 10, like, you have so much to give, and you are going through this kind of like this journey, this deep, deep, dark journey towards the light, that by the end, you are able to literally create anything you want. You are able to help anybody you want. You are able to have all of your dreams and desires, and that is like, it's not just for you, it's for everybody else, right? That's why we have the Temperance card right here. That's why we have the 10, or I keep saying the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles right here. Because he is somebody who is humble. He is somebody who gives freely to others because he knows he lives in abundance. You know that you will live in abundance. With the 9 of Pentacles, you know that you live in abundance. With the freaking Magician card, you know that you live in abundance. You know that you have every single thing that you could possibly need at your fingertips. This is a huge blessing for you, pile number 10. And yes, you have to go and do hard work, 100%. But by the end of this year, 10 months to a year, you guys are going to be this King of Pentacles, this Temperance, this Judgment, this Magician, this 9 of Pentacles. So much earth energy here. So much earth energy. You're transcending what you could even imagine is possible. Don't even try and imagine it, because you don't know. You can't even fathom what is possible at this point. Okay, pile number 10. So this is a huge, huge blessing coming in for you. I am so extremely excited for you. Please let me know in the comments down below how this reading helped you. Come back in a year and let me know how this reading helped you, how your life has changed. Okay, if you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments down below what other blessings you received during this reading. And I'll see all of you in my next video soon. Love you. Bye.